Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon and welcome to match number 6 of Royal Premier League. First over and first ball worked away nicely and he's off the mark in some style. So it is 3 for none as we are in over number 1. You are watching JK Sports Time Facebook and moreover it's live on JK Sports Time YouTube channel. And we are in over number 1. Munir Bhatt and he's got Basit Akbar. The two talented lads. Munir, diverse in size. Not a tall, lanky guy, but on the other side, the lad from South Kashmir is Anantnag, Basit Akbar. He's got a good height. And talking of his caliber and class, he's a wonderful talent. And JK Sports Time exposed this lad some 2-3 years back. And it's 3 for none as we are in over number 1. Is it 3 or 4 for none? We'll have to wait and watch. I think it should be 4 for none. As Munir kept that one away to mid-off. Yes, it's 4 for none in over number 1. Here is Salman again. Good delivery coming into the batter. Right on top of that one. And ball runs down to his third man area. There is a possibility of a single. That's all he's going to get. Just the beginning. Early ways. As it's 5 for none. Winning the toss. They're batting first. This track looks good for batting today. Looking at the outer look, Captain Saga told me that we would love to bat first. It looks easy one. And talking about the chase here at the Sunday, it looks tough. Batting second. Oh, look at that one. Excellent ball. Caught him in two minds. Scared him up on that occasion. Beautifully bowled coming into the batter. And Munir Bhatt somehow keeps that one away. It is 6 without loss after 5 balls in over number 1. It's overdone. It should be 7 for none or 1 ball remaining, I think. There was an issue with umpire. First he thought that it's overdone, but later on he reversed his decision and call. And in the meantime, here is the next one from Salman. Good delivery. Once again, a good moment there. And it did bounce well. He was there, worked it away nicely. Talking of batter, very watchful on that occasion. With the soft hands, keeps it away. Scare on the on, in front of Scare on the on. Take a look, Nadeem Dar, Azim Rathar, Umasitu. And Barwad and Salman, Samar Wasim Katsur, Zuhur Zolo, Farad Ghani, Sahil Khan and Saqib Nisar. This is the playing 11 of Sultan, Warriors, Baramulla. Let me take you through Valley Warriors, Srinagar, Said Sagar, Asif Ramzan, Basit Akbar, Fazil Rashid, Furqan Bhatt, and Surya, Jamil Nazir, Javed Jaddu, Munir Bhatt, Roop Mir and Shabir Lefty. And Goody says, Surya, what a name he's got. He is in the line of Valley Warriors in today's match. You're watching JK Sports Time. Thank you very much, all the listeners and beloved viewers. Jahangir John is also part of live broadcast, one of the talented scorers of the Valley. And it's 7 for none, the two openers in the middle. Munir Bhatt was batting on 4 of 3. And Basit Akbar is on 3 of 3. Run a ball. He's batting with a strike rate of 100. Munir Bhatt, the other batter today for Valley Warriors. Sahil Khan, he's got the new ball in his hand. As we watch, Sahil Khan goes away from us. This time trying to cut that one away. It's beaten on that occasion. Seven without loss as we are in over number 2. Sultan Warriors, it's a must-win game for Sultan Warriors. Early afternoon. Nadeem told me that we're winning against each and every side. But we lost that inaugural game to the likes of Royal Goodwill. Goes for the pull. Unable to middle that one. Nonetheless, he's going to get one for that. And with that single, there is addition in 8 without loss. We are in over number 2 as we watch. Munir is getting ready to face the likes of Sahil Khan. Sahil is bowling really well. But all is well that ends well. Let's see where he's going to keep today. But he's going to pitch it today. Wicketkeeper up to the stumps. This time, punch to that one. There is a man in mid-off. Not a good return, but nonetheless, no problem with that one. No problem at all. He's safe, he's okay, he's fine. So that's what they record at the moment. Valley Warriors. Up front, they're batting against the likes of Sultan Warriors Baramulla. Talking of Sultans, they got a great fan base in the valley. In the meantime, Sahil is getting ready to operate once again. He leaves the station and goes away from us. Good delivery again, extra bounce. Look, that's what I was talking about over the past couple of days. Once again, ball is kicking up the surface. There was extra bounce yet again. And on his toes, keeps that one down. So no problem, it's 8 without loss. We are in over number 2. Must-win game for Sultan Warriors Baramulla. And if we talk of the Valley Warriors, they would also love to start on a positive note, on a good note. This is JK Sports Time bringing you the live broadcast. In the meantime, Sahil goes again. Inside the line again, deep down the crease. No run there. I think it's better to look for singles here. Look for ones and doubles. That will relieve the pressure. And it's important at the moment. Batters need to look for ones and twos. Thank you, Rakib and others. Thank you very, very much for your assisting feedback. 8 for none in over number 2. Sahil, who's got a good run up. Oh, this time wraps him on pad. Clearly going down leg. No problem there. And it's 8 for none after the completion of 2 overs. Thank you, every beloved listener and viewer. Those who are new on YouTube channel, you can subscribe and press the bell icon. Together we progress. Together we're gonna stand. We're gonna face all the rigors. We can pass each and every test. It's 8 for none. Steady start. Thank you, Billy Ilish. And what a name he's got. Wow, I really love this name. Well, I love Amir Bingley. And I love Ayub Bills. And now it's Billy Ilish. What a name he's got. 8 for none after 2. We're going to be in over number 3. Who's going to bowl? It looks like Salman is going to continue. Captain is happy to persist with Salman. The boy from Baramulla town is operating for Sultan Warriors. People are coming in good numbers once again to watch this game. That one, he decided to go downtown. Comes down the track. Thanks a lot, buddy, for letting me know that your real name is Nazir. What a name he's got. And trying to heave that one. He was eyeing a big boundary. He was eyeing a big shot there. But can't connect to that properly. He Q-ends it in the end. It's come up the lower part. You have to make sure that you're going to get right behind the ball or get to the pitch of the ball. But throwing back like that, that isn't good. This one, it's high up in the air. Fielder is there. He's taken. Umase to the boy. He completes the catch. Take a look again. Back up the end slower. Thanks a lot, Bhattanveer. It's encouraging. Take a look again. Isn't easy. Never easy. Running catch is never easy. But he makes sure that initiative sees it. First blood is drawn. And Munir Bhatt is gone. That follow wicket brought to you by Just Bukhara. Sultans are going to be in a hurdle. It's a big loss. You know that Munir Bhatt is dangerman with the bat. He's capable. He can do wonders with the bat. But today, he's caught by the safest man on the field. He's got the safe pair of hands as far as Umesh Ithu is concerned. But a good catch in the end does well. Well, Malik Muntah and others, thank you very much. It's a blessing of Allah. In a hurdle again. Basit Akbar, he need to bat properly today. He's got that caliber. He's immensely talented. He's a batter of next level. There is a huge responsibility on his shoulders today. He has to deliver. And everyone is here to watch this young lad from South Kashmir, Anantnag. What he's going to do. Anantnag, a place of numerous lakes and springs, to be precise, springs. Anantnag. It's 9 for the loss of 1. As of now, little attendance, but people are coming in. That's going to be a good thing. Salman again. Good delivery. What a delivery. Excellent ball. Yokes him straight away. On money. Straight away on money. Excellent ball. He yokes him on that occasion. Well directed one. Jabil Nazir does very well. Equally to the task. And keeps it away. Dig out nicely. Was an easy one to face. But credit to the batter, the way he kept that threat away. In the meantime, Salman again. Salman is really bowling well today. Look at this lad. He's got the knack of picking wickets. And once again, he produced absolute beauty. Excellent ball. Thank you, dear brother. I really like this lad, and he's been working since day one. And he's backing us all the time. It's 9 for the loss of 1. We are in over number 3. And likewise, I would like to thank Firdaus Saab and ABS Net. In the meantime, here is Salman again. Back up the end. Look, he's doing really well. He's rolling fingers over the ball, and batters need to read it out of the hand. Look carefully. You need that sight. Mutahir Rasul, thank you very much. Anginat Nag is exactly. That's what I want to point out, and that's what I point out earlier on. Thanks a lot, buddy. And that's an important thing nowadays. You have to include these things. You have to share the information. As a commentator, you have to convey a message. One should learn something new every day. Oh, good delivery again. Not in control. Is he going to scamper through? We'll have to wait and watch. I think the two batters crossed over. They decided to take that single and one more run added to the tally. Into the double figures, 3 gone. It's 1 down, 10 on the board. Batting first. Valley Warriors. Srinagar against the likes of Sultan Warriors Baramulla. 10 for 1. Salman is such a talented lad from Baramulla. He's got that caliber, knack of picking wickets, pocket full of techniques. He can be dangerous. And the way he bowled today, just 2 overs from Salman. It's 1 for 9, economic. Miser with the ball. Not giving too much away. Sahil Khan begins the fresh over with no slip in place. This time, what a shot. What a connection. Half pull, half punch. Oh, look at that effort in the deep. This is a message for you. What could have been a boundary? And he limits the scoring down to, let me know. But look at that effort in the deep. Excellent. Using his football skills to stop the ball. Little ricochet. And he recovered nicely. Oh, they're going to go upstairs. They're going to go and ask the TV umpire to look into this one. And we have finally Aryan here. And look at that shot. That was a quality shot. But there is a question for TV umpire. And he is directed to look into this one and find out. They're going to check the run out. There is a shot for run out. Is he okay? Is he fine? We'll have to wait and watch. Excellent effort and send this in a return. A positive one and a perfect one and a flat return to me. But they're going to check it again and again. We need that slow-mo. Umasitu is such a terrific fielder. Believe me, gun fielder on the field. The way he picked up the ball and returned it with that flat shy. Wow, amazing skills. Acrobatic. And it's wicket number. We'll have to wait and watch. Will it be displayed on the big screen? And, and are they going to display it on the big screen? Let's take a quick look. But look at the skills of wicketkeeper. Look at the skills of Wasim Kachru there. And we're going to look at the big screen. Yeah, there it is displayed. It's out. Credit to wicketkeeper. It's Wasim Kachru who deserved that praise. Certain amount of praise. It does well. It reminds me of great Kumar Sangakkara. The way Wasim Kachru comes forward and came forward to receive that return, and in no time he whiffed up the bails, and that means battery short of his ground, and we'll have to wait and watch who's going to go back as they are now 2 down. It's 12 for 2. Now today it's okay, it's fine today. Talking of today's Sulama, I think I really agree with your statement. It was absolutely perfect one. That's what I want to see from you guys. You have to do your level best. Because people are loving this league. They're in deep love with this event. It's the biggest extravaganza of cricket. And people are loving this tournament. And thank you all the listeners and beloved viewers from every nook and corner of the valley. It's your love which keeps we people motivated. You're adding a kind of fuel to our tanks. Take a look again. Take a look again. Wow, amazing skills. Great presence of mind. And the celebration from other side. You can see on the other side there is a man with both hands aloft, conveying a message that we got rid of another one. 12 for 2. Sahil Khan. Wicketkeeper is up to the stumps. Coming into the right-hander. If you want to cover that angle, if you want to get rid of that one, it's better to bat just 11 centimeters out of the crease, outside crease. 11 or 22 centimeters, around that. But the other thing is that wicketkeeper is up to the stumps. It's better to come close to that crease and try to work it away and get inside the line first. That's the important thing. Look, that one. This is going to be the case with the surface. Hitting around that good length spot and ball again. Kicking. It is jumping at times. Well, you have to find a way to get rid of this very problem. And you have to think over it. How to overcome these things when the ball is kicking off the surface. And sometimes there is extra bounce. And you have to find a way to keep that threat away. That one. Scoop comes into play. And has that done the distance? No, it's on the bounce. Couple of bounces into the fence. Nice execution. Wonderful shot. Look, that shot. Oh, Douglas Marillier shot comes into play. And later on, that shot was named after Tilakratne Dilshan. The then Mohammad Dilshan, now Tilakratne Mohammad Dilshan. Dilly scoop. 16 for 2. That was brought to you by Just Bukhara. A quality shot over the wicketkeeper. Next one, right on top of that one. But Khan pierces the gap on offside. Finds the man. There is a packed offside. A kind of a wall on offside. It won't be easy. To break that wall on offside, you need surgical procedure, clinical. It won't be easy. To find that gap on offside, it's a heavily cordoned offside. 2 for 16 in over number 4. Next one, one-handed shot. But there is fielder again in place. Not for runs. A dot to end the over number 4. 4 done. 2 for 16. Valley Warriors are batting first. Those who want to know what happened earlier on, toss won by Valley Warriors. It was Said Sagar at the time of toss who shared his experience and his point of view, and he told me that we're going to bat first. We don't want to chase on a surface like this, which looks tricky, batting second. So we're going to bat first. We'll try to keep that threat away. So we will love to go with the bat first. 2 for 16 after 4 overs. Thank you all the listeners and beloved viewers of JK Sports Time. You're watching JK Sports Time Facebook. Moreover, it's live on YouTube. Those are new on YouTube. Subscribe and press the bell icon. And thanks to all the listeners and beloved viewers who backed us by downloading, by installing JK Sports Time app from Play Store. It's more than 5K people who done it over the past couple of days. And in the meantime, skipper into the attack. We'll have to wait and watch. It's Nadeem Dar who's operating at the moment. Flight and off. He's taken at mid-off. It's wicket number 3 down. But dear beloved listeners, we're facing a kind of a technical snag at the moment because our screen is a bit late, I think. So you have to bear with us. So try to understand. We really respect it. And we really care because you guys are giving us ample time and precious time. It's your love which keeps we people motivated time and again. And there was someone who was talking about that. Why you talk that? Well, he's got the name that Tilakratni Mohammad Dilshan. So there is no problem with that one. Well, it is Azu and others. Thank you very much for your assisting feedback. You have your right. And you can criticize and even you can use bad words. You have your right because this is how you have been brought up. Sorry to say. Well, coming back to the game, 3 for 16. We are in over number 5. As we watch, Captain Nadeem Dar is among the wickets on a very first ball. He offered flight. Over pitch to 1, asking the batter to go hard at it. And he's caught in mid-off. Well, it's 3 for 16. We are in over number 5. We are facing that issue here. But I hope that our team will surely look into this one. This is an issue at the moment because I think they're getting late audio. So let me check. 3 for 16. We are in over number 5 as we watch Captain Nadeem Dar is getting ready to operate once again. For left-hander Shabir Lefty, who walks in at number 5, he has got the responsibility today. He needs to anchor the innings as his team is in desperate need of a partnership. And Shabir Lefty is of that caliber and class. He has to deliver his level best. Oh, look at that one again. Spinners are ruling the roost here. And they're keeping things tight and they're asking some serious questions to the batters. And batters need to exhibit that character. How to bat against spin on a surface. Oh, which is looking good as far as the outer look is concerned. Driven towards mid-on. And the two batters scamper through. Good running between the wickets. Rotation is important thing. It's important aspect of the game. You have to maintain that strike rate and you have to keep one thing in mind. You have to rotate each and every ball. On each and every ball, you have to look for 1s and 2s. At times you can push for double. At times you're going to look for 3s. So that's how you can build that pressure and momentum. And if you want to transfer that huge amount of pressure onto the other side, batters need to step up. That one, he's lucky there. There is a fumble at point. Will this run away down to the boundary? We'll have to wait and watch. It's stopped on its own. Just inches inside the boundary line. And fielder in the second attempt gets to the ball. But not before the two batters pinch a brace. And with that double, it's 19 for 3. We are in over number 5. Captain strikes straight away on his very first ball. And it's 3 for 19. There is a slip in place for Fazil Rashid. And Fazil has to bat. And he has represented JKCA. He served JKCA as a wicketkeeper batter. Good looking shot on drive. There's a minute long on. Every run is being cheered. That is the good thing. That is the positive sign. And that's what we would love to see. People coming in good numbers and supporting their local stars. And this lad has done very good. He has played a basic level cricket for Jammu and Kashmir Cricket Association, representing state at Ranji level. That isn't easy. That isn't everyone's cup of tea. It's 3 for 20 after 5 overs. We're going to be in over number 6. That's going to be the last row mandatory power play. The other screen, which was bit slow, which was bit late. Now I decided to focus on this one. We have that LCD there, but that isn't working properly. Fresh show begins. First ball worked away nicely. He's going to get one. Is he going to look for the double? No way, just a single. This is sixth over, the last of mandatory power play. It's 21 for 3. They are 3 down. It's sixth over we are in. It's bright sunshine today. Sun is shining brightly over the center. Little attendance. People were expecting there is going to be a huge crowd to witness Sultan versus Valley Warriors. And that one goes past into the safe hands. It's 21 for the loss of 3. We are in over number 6. So dear beloved listeners and viewers, don't be rude. And my words are going to be, hey dude, don't be rude. Because, Firdaus Saab is very much here. And we got the perfect network connectivity of ABS net. But you know that screen, that LCD has some issues. We were working on it over the past couple of days. So please bear with me and bear with us. We are working on it and our technical team is there to work on it. So don't be rude at all. There is no need to be rude. And show some decency. Being human beings, we should respect everyone. The other thing is that this tells us how you're brought up. That is the problem. So there is going to be always an issue that people may think that this lad has been brought up in a different environment. It is 22 for 3. We are in over number 6. Halfway mark. That one. Upish. Over. Couple of bounces into the fence. Fearless cricket, and that's what is required at the moment. That was brought to you by Just Bukhara. What a connection and what a shot. Little back away. And he packs it to perfection with the boundary. That is so nice. That is amazing touch. What a shot. Fazil Rashid, you beauty. On to 12 into the double figures. They are 3 down, but Fazil, he need to take that responsibility. Now Kachri checking he's going through that bat and looking at the bat. What happened on that occasion? How the ball leapt to the blade in no time. In a blink of an eye, it flies. All the way, a couple of bounces. The last of mandatory power play. Soon up to the culmination of power play, they're going to look for outside 30 yard. They will try to keep all the boundary riders on their toes. A dot delivery is like gold dust here. It's important. And every dot ball will keep batters under check and make batters think over it again and again. How to get straight, how to get out of the cage. They're caged at the moment. It's a cagey outing as far as their side is concerned. They are 3 down already. Just in 6th over and last ball coming up. 3 for 26. This time inside the line. Good looking shot. And this one is going to surely beat the field. That's 4. That was brought to you by Just Bukhara. A quality shot again. Pulled and pulled well. Go through this one again inside the line, and what a shot. Lifted up over the infield. This is Fazil Rashid for you. And that's the beauty of batter. Playing the basic level cricket and showing that class and caliber here on a turf wicket. And what a shot again. Power play done. 3 down. They are 30. This is match 6. TCI presents Royal Premier League Season 1. Match 6. It's a day-night tournament. Over the past couple of days, the stadium was filled with spectators. There was huge rush. There was a swarm of crowd and people, spectators around the center. Today again, nice build up, and now people are coming in good numbers. As the game goes on, we're expecting once again a huge gathering here at the center. Three for 30 after 6 overs. 7th over is about to start. Who's going to bowl in over number 7? Captain is going to continue. He's not going to look for another option. He knows that I need to take that responsibility. So he decided to come on again. Now captain with the ball. He removed one of the batters early. There is a shot for LBW. There is a shot for LBW and it's turned down. Good call from umpire there. Wasim Kachru. Trying to put pressure on umpire. But he didn't succumb to that appeal as he tried his level best. The next one goes for the sweep. There is a man, and was here captain Nadeem Dar telling him, be there, be there. There is a man behind scare on the on. He's waiting for anything loosener, anything aerial. 3 for 30. 7th over we are in. Cloud cover is getting heavy. Oh, what a shot. Scare driven. Pass to the man. Gonna be runs, 4 of them. That were brought to you by Just Bukora. Oh, what a shot. Crest. Wow, amazing touch. Look at that shot again. Oh, beauty. So nice from Shabir lefty. As the ball left his bat, he was damn sure this one is going to find him some runs. And 4 of them in the end. It's 34 for 3 as we are in over number 7. You're watching JK Sports Time Facebook. Moreover, it's live on JK Sports Time YouTube channel. Those who are new, subscribe and press the bell icon and be the part of family. JK Sports Time doing its level best for you guys. Wherever you are, stay there. There is a slip in place. Once again, a good shot. But there is going to be fielded this time round. Summer, who picks it up and keeps it down to 1. Now the testing time. Let's see how captain will operate. What he's going to do against the likes of Fazil Rashid, who's looked good straight away, who's looked formidable force as of now. Thus far he's looked so nice. On to 16 of 11 balls. Goes and bowls to Fazil. And Fazil is beaten all ends up. Now he's going to inspect that rough. A little rough is there. A kind of a small crater. He's pressing that portion. What happened all of a sudden? And ball doing something out of nowhere. And the 2 batters scamper through. He's going to keep the strike. 7 gone. They are 3 down with 36 on the board. Chief organizer Irfan Butt, famously known as Irfan Sarkar, what a name he's got. And this lad is hitting the headlines, and his tournament, it's a massive success already. Just 6th game underway. And there is everyone talking about this tournament. It's talk of the town nowadays. And the inaugural game attracted tens of thousands. It was the first of its kind day-night game in this spot of the world here at Pulwama. Summer to operate, changing the bowling department. Captain goes to Summer. And Sultan worries. They know that this lad has done really well over the past couple of weeks in the valleys. Once he joined the club, and he's delivering his level best every day. Today is going to be a different day. The other night, that was a night game, but today it's a day game. An afternoon game. Stand tall, cuts that one. Fumble, and that's 4. It's going to race away. It does. It races away. What a cut. And that gives him 4. Look at that shot again. Oh, wow. We can call it a scare cut. Wonderful shot. Just Bukara 4 coming, and there is addition to the tally. It's 40 for 3. Good start turn over here. He has kept slip in place. He's bowling with a slip in place. And this time up the inner edge. Doesn't middle. He would have loved to middle that one. Unable to middle. Luckily, it bounced and goes past to the stumps without any harm done. It's 3 for 40 now. You know, 8th over. Summer in his very first over once again. But there is a turn this time round. And Fazil was waiting for another loosener. But that one, there was huge turn. Very watchful in the end. Checked his shot. He was trying to go with a scare cut again. But sometimes it can be tricky. Having slip in place, you're going with that turning delivery. And there was a kind of a drift. So it was an easy one for Fazil. He decided to check his shot in the end. Here is Summer again. Look, this lad, he's going to take time. You know that Shabir lefty. Everyone knows him very well, and he has that caliber, the ability. He's tenacious at times. But today, they are in desperate need of a partnership, and Fazil is playing his part. Shabir is just trying to play that second fiddle, giving company to Fazil so that Fazil can bat freely. He's doing that in memorable fashion as he's on to 22 of just 16 balls. Here is Summer again. Good looking shot. Unable to pierce gap yet again on offside. As a batter, you would love to get one through that gap, that portion. But this time round, he finds a fielder. It's 8 gone, 41 for 3. They're going shade or fine over. That isn't bad. And we have seen low scoring games in the tournament since day one. Inaugural game, that was a low scoring game. It started with a low scoring one. There is another change in the bowling department. Azim Rathar is given the ball now. You're watching JK Sports Time Facebook. Moreover, it's live on YouTube. Those who are new on YouTube, you can subscribe and press the bell icon and be the part of JK Sports Time family. And we're also available in Play Store nowadays, and more than 5K downloads recorded over the past couple of days as far as our app is concerned in Play Store. So we're really thankful. And I thank them, and we owe you guys a big thank you. And from my side, salute to you guys. And I really love you guys for your determination and dedication from the concentric circles, waves, tides, and currents of my heart. The way you have been backing us, it's phenomenal. It's just phenomenal. 41 for 3. 8 gone. Over number 9 is about to start. Bandipura boy has got the ball in his hand. There is a man in slip cordon. Look, this is how you're going to lock your head. Eyes on the ball. That's what you require against the likes of spinners. And this spinner, Azim Rathar, they're having some issues with the side screen, and Bilal is telling them, please move away, move away. But in this part of the world, you know that it's hard not to crack. Let's see. Even Aryan telling us that they refuse to move away. In the meantime, Azim goes again. Little back away. Cuts that one. And cuts it to perfection. That's Fazil for you. What a shot again. Just Bukara 4 coming. Look, oh, little planted his left foot outside the line of the leg. Then look how he pounced on that. He pounces on that and gets 4 for that. Runs 4 of them. He deserved a boundary there. Scoring runs like this lad. He's got that knowledge and awareness. .45 for 3. This is 9th over we are in. This time, Well bowled. And keeps it down to nil. Bowler quickly goes across to stop the ball. Attendance is still good today. The one that was expected. People are still waiting. And even we are surprised today. And everyone expected that there is going to be a huge rush. But everyone is hoping that in the second phase, it's going to be huge here. People are going to come. That one, there is Summer this time. He's awake. He's as agile as cat. He's there to stop the ball. He does well. He's so quick. And eyes on the ball. Very watchful. 3 for 45. Are they going to scamper through? Good running between the wickets. And partnership is 30 of just 28 balls. Not just, but they use 28 balls cautiously. But the batters doing their level best. Playing their part. Fazil dominating the show at the moment. Good outing. He's enjoying his innings in the middle. Batsmanship. Going nice for Valley Warriors today. They needed someone to stand tall. And one of them is here. Who's dictating at the moment. Azim Rathar. In search of a breakthrough. Say batters yet to come. Said Sagar Roof, Jaddu, Surya. And the other two batters are going to come in. You are watching Royal Premier League match number 6. Which is coming your way from Pulwama Sports Stadium. It's a day-night encounter and I got a curator here. Mr. Akib. A young lad. But he has done really well over the past couple of days here. And keeping everything in place. Summer back into the attack to bowl that 10th over of inning number 1. It's 9 gone. 3 for 46. MET predicted widespread runs. No run here again. It is so nice. It's pleasant at the moment. Punched. Is there a field? Yes, there is a man. At extra cover area. Who does well. Send us in a return. Fazil isn't happy. Kicking himself. He would have wanted boundary on that occasion. But find his fielder in place. Fazil 27 of 21. And he's got Shabir lefty. Who's getting ready to face the likes of Summer here. Summer goes and bows. Oh, look at that shot. Guided to perfection. Beats the man. He's going to get invaluable boundary here. That was brought to you by Just Bukhara. It's 50 up for Valley Warriors. After early dent, they are back with a bang. What a shot there. Caressed nicely. Beanskar on the offhand gets 4 for that. Oh, that was a quality shot of the bat of Shabir lefty. The local lad and the boy here at Pulwama. He's a Pulwama boy. And that shot, he deserves praise for that. And everyone putting their hands together for that shot. The next one is kept away. And he walks to the other end for a quick single. Nice comeback. The job isn't cut out. A long way to go. 10.3 balls remaining. Soft hand is again. Asim is there to take care of the rest. No run again. Well, these dots are important. Puzzle. He's looked good. He's looked so nice. He's batting on 28. Now reversing his stance. And over backward pop. Backward a point for 4. Reverse sweep comes into play. And Summer has no idea what he's going to do now. Look at that shot. The reverse sweep comes out. That 4 brought to you by Just Bukhara. And with that 4, it's 56 on the board. Good shot, nice execution. Breaks free. And now Androy comes into play. Are they going to look for the brace? Are they going to look for the second? There is Umesh. You can't afford second run when Umesh is there, because he's so quick. It's 3 for 57, 10 gone. Fazil contributed 33 and is still going on. He's breathing at the moment. He's unbeaten. We needed a kind of breather here. It's 3 for 57 at the halfway mark. 10 overs gone. Thank you, Firdaus Bhai. Thank you, Akib. Thank you, Aryan and others. You're doing a very good job, believe me. It isn't easy. You're burning your midnight oil. We're all toiling hard in a day and day out and keeping this event. Oh, take a look again. FLO talking of the event. Oh, look at this one. That's why it has been well said. If there is paradise on earth, it is this incredible. Agar Firdaus Baroye Zami Hame Ast, Hame Ast, Hame Ast. And it is this for you guys. Wow, it was amazing. And we have Sarkar here, Sarkar's brother here. And the lad who has done very good job working as a pillar and backing his brother. And talking that buoyant force, have you gone through the buoyancy? Have you heard about that thrust? And this lad is there. And well, Aryan, welcome to the show once again. And what are going to be your comments regarding today's speech? It looks a good one. It looks a complete belter. Before you will come in and take a look again. It's go green, be green, evergreen. That's what Kashmir is all about. It's peace, it's cricket. And it's all happening here at the center of Pulwama. Wow, there is still a good gathering. Huge crowd is still in. We were talking about that. There is little attendance, but there is a good attendance once again. And there is Sarkar, which isn't available on this. Oh, there right now. There is the boy. This is the man. Oh, come on. He's right now busy with the SHO Pulwama. Zur Saab is there, and take a look again. Street vendors are earning their livelihood. And there is a good deployment once again here at Pulwama Sports Stadium. But take a look again. Amazing. Those towering buildings. And look at that portion. Thank you, cameraman, for showing us all the possible angles. And showing us these images. This is really picturesque. This is so nice. Amazing. Towering buildings. And go through this one again. People are coming in. It's just like that. You go, I'm coming. Crowd is flowing into the center. Good attendance. Good crowd, good attendance. People in good numbers. Young generation is here. That's the positive thing. Say bye-bye to drugs. Say yes to sport. And those who want to end their life by jumping into the rivulets or the rivers, don't do that. Don't do that. Please come back. Pick up the bat and pen and enjoy the life. It is so nice. And thank you to all, a big thank you to all the sponsors of JK Sports Time who are backing us time and again, irrespective of an area, be it Kashmir, be it Jammu Province, or be it other parts of the country like Jaipur, Delhi and Punjab. There's so many slides available. We can go through later on, but showing you this one. Oh, that was so nice and amazing. Showing us those lofty mountains and then the plans of this area. And Aryan, please come in. Aryan, आप अपनी जो है अपनी बात हमारे साथ साझा कर सकते हैं, अपनी आरा हमें दे सकते हैं. What do you want to share with our beloved listeners and viewers right now?
बिल्कुल, थैंक यू मुनव्वर भाई, आपका तहे दिल से शुक्रिया करता हूँ मैं. जब भी मैं यहाँ आता हूँ तो आप मौका मुझे देते हो माइक पे आने का. डेफिनेटली ऑडियंस का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया जो यहाँ पे इतना प्यार देने के लिए आ रहे हैं इस लीग को. और आपको पता है कि अगर बात करें आज के मैच की, सुल्तान ने पिछला मैच हारा है रॉयल गुडविल के साथ, तो आज मुझे लगता है कि उनको कम बैक करना पड़ेगा.
Well, game begins again with a boundary. What a shot! Cut away nicely, spankered. What a hit! And that were brought to you by Just Bukhara. What a connection. Azim brought into the attack, turn on offer. And Akib is doing wonders, no doubt about that. There were people talking about Akib. And this turf is belted today. Runs are flowing. And here is the next one. Good delivery. Good delivery and equally to the task batter there. Down to a short third. There is going to be a single. And with that single, it's 63. And I'm going to ask Akib later on what he has done today. What he has done to the wicket. And all of a sudden, it looks belter. It looks Hazara motorway. And it looks our Avantipura highway or that runway. The way runs are coming. The way bat is going off to the ball. And we have seen the runs flowing today. It is so nice. It looks belter. Absolute belter. But one has to apply himself here. You can't go and just use your downtown style. You have to find the ball. And look at that one. Bending his knees. Bending his back. This isn't going to benefit. You have to watch the ball keenly. Observe it properly. And then to execute your shot. And in the meantime, here is Azim once again. That one is going to be in the air. There is a man and one-handed gobble. From nowhere. Some other man, one-handed catch. Oh, Shabir Lapti, what you have done, one-handed sweep shot. And it's a leading edge. A lobe is off. And Samad does well. Was an easy one. What a gobble and a wonderful catch. Wicket after ages for Sultan Warriors. And this is going to really boost their confidence to great extent. As they were leaking runs. Runs were flowing. Take a look again. This is the special area called the guest gallery area. Take a look again and please come in, Aryan, talking about that turf wicket.
हाँ बिल्कुल आपको पता है कि टर्फ विकेट पे हमने बहुत काम किया है बहुत दिनों से तो आपको दिन ब दिन बहुत बेहतरीन देखने को मिलेगी इसमें तो रन्स अच्छे देखने को मिलेगा मे बी आज का जो मैच है ये चेस भी हो सकता है आपको पता है कि पिछले 4-5 मैचों में वो चेस थोड़ा सा वो इम्पॉसिबल टास्क रहा है हर एक के लिए तो इंशाल्लाह उम्मीद करते हैं कि आज का जो विकेट है ये बेहतर परफॉर्म करे और मुझे लगता है कि आज का अगर 140-150 रन्स बन जाएंगे वो ईजीली चेज़ हो गए क्योंकि पिछली बार जो विकेट हमने बनाया था तो बारिश की वजह से उसमें वो नमी रही थी तो मॉइस्चर बहुत ज़्यादा था तो आज का विकेट बेहतर परफॉर्म करेगा आई गेस
That's all we can say and you're absolutely I guess I suggest and we can only assume that. But talking of the sponsor of JK Sports Time, I start with Anthem Sports India Fashion Feast, the Shining Star Pampur, amateur multi-brand by Rafi Mani. Then we got Delgate Sports Club, Hamdan American as the importers and the exporters. And talking of Khalid, newly joined it, a newly induced one to the team and the family. Then we have other sponsors. Thank you very much, everyone, for your love and you're backing us. You are there to back us time and again. And you're doing your level best. We are really thankful to all the sponsors of JK Sports Time. It's a family. Together everyone achieves more. It's a team effort. It's a teamwork. JK Sports Time is there to serve the Kashmir cricket. And in the meantime, here is Azim again into the attack. Gentle push. He's going to look for one. He's up the mark straight away. I think this is a good ploy from captain, using that right and left hand combination, not letting the other side to settle down. I think this is a good ploy. This is a brilliant ploy being used by the management and the captain. Great presence of the mind and awareness of the game. Doing these things in between to keep fielders busy. Trying to stop the ball as well. Are they going to look for one here? No way. No run there. Successful over comes to an end. It's 11 gone. 4 for 63. Fazil is standing tall, unbeaten on 38 of 28. Job isn't cut out as far as Fazil is concerned. He has to go long way. But on the other side, Sultans would love to get rid of this lad as early as possible. He has done his level best, kept his cool, and given his side ample time. And is backing his side in a great fashion, in a one memorable fashion. The way he's backing his side here, out of nowhere, they were under the pump. They were under the dark chant for a long time. But this lad, once he took charge, since his arrival, he has been so nice, performing very well and scoring runs on consistent basis. Each and every over, he's looking for runs here and there. That hunger for scoring runs, that's unending. Fazil Rashid. And he's got Asif Ramzan, the boy from Saffron town of Valley. And look at that one again. There is bounce and offer. There is little turn and bounce. And he gets outside the line. Left alone to wicketkeeper. The flying bird of Valley Kashmir. Mr. Wasim Kachru. The Wasim Katsur behind stumps. Who's taking care of everything. Wasim Katsur. Or behind stumps. Nadeem, the captain of side. In his third, 1 for 10. Good running between the wickets. Once again, this is all about fitness, soft hands. And with the shot, he was off for a walk. Fazil, the way he's batting today, he's making the bat do the talk. He's silent at the moment, but the bat is doing what they require. In the meantime, captain again. Right on top of that one. Punched hard. And that's going to run down straight down the ground for 4. That was brought to you by Just Bukhara. Look at that shot again. Punch comes into play. Well, I got my colleague, the one and only expert we have today here in the com box, who's working as a switcher today. And he's talking about that. What does Bukhara mean? It's a restaurant in Magam area, one of the sponsors of JK Sports Time. Whenever you're heading towards Gulmarg, it's on the left shoulder. When you're heading back, it's on the right shoulder. The team goes again. Oh, that one was an easy one. But this is, I think that's going to be a risky one from Fazil. Fazil need to understand he's going to produce that quicker one. So you have to keep that thing in mind too. Look, this was almost a quicker one. And up the splice, that save at Fazil. Just a single 69 for 4. You can't do this again and again against the likes of Nadeem Dar. Nadi is going to look for that straighter one, which is so quick and it won't be easy to negotiate. The next one keeps it away. He's going to get one. This is good cricket. This is so nice from Asif Ramzan. First wicket fall get to 9, second and 12. We're just going through the fall of wickets, but it faded away again. JK Sports Time bringing you the ball-by-ball commentary from Pulwama Sports Stadium. Partnership is going to be key. Once again, Fazil is trying to steer the partnership. Take a look again. This is the guest gallery area. And the two teams are very much there. On one side there we have the two teams in their respective dugouts. Then we have this portion, the right side. There we have the guests. People from line of defense. Tabassum Saab is there. And other officials are also there watching this game of cricket. And this is the title sponsor of Royal Premier League, the representative from TCMX. In the meantime, Razim brought back into the attack. He bowled 2 overs 1 for 11. Economic as of now. All is well. That end as well. Stays touch low. Works that one with that angle blade. He's going to get single. Good cricket. Sensible game is going on between the two lads. They're trying to enjoy the game and entertain the crowd here. Playing calculative game. They got a nice calculation. They're trying to understand everything. How to carry on. And where to find runs. And oh, look at that one. That's a beauty. Nearly beaten him. But he's going to look for one. On to 44. Valley Warriors. And Fazil Rashid. He represented JKCA as a wicketkeeper batter, scoring runs, and he scored some good runs over there. And last season didn't get call. Hoping this season that he will make a comeback. In the meantime, Fazil. Oh, it's Azim. And was there any connection? Did it come up the boot? We'll have to wait and watch. Azim to Asif Ramzan, who punched that one hard. Look that. He forced that one away from his body there. Nice punchy. 4 for 73 in over number 13. Sun is back again. Even you can see that brightness on right side. Back away. There is a no fumble at all. He stopped the ball but can't prevent that single. Four balls and 4 singles on the trot. That's good cricket. That is so smart from 2 batters. Looking for ones. This is how you're going to build that big skyscraper. You have to lay that foundation. You have to lay that foundation for a big score. Drives that one. Driven. Handsome. And glorious. And Phil can't stop the ball. Sahil Khan, the weak link. Let that one go. Just Bukhara 4. Driven handsomely. Handsome drive. Cover driven. Driven through covers. Oh, look, this is what I was talking about. Firdaus and Akib earlier on, that if you score singles on each and every ball, believe me, you're going to get one bad ball where you can just use your extension of arms. But he didn't use extension of his arm, just that class and the style to perfection. Look again. Oh, this time doesn't middle it properly. Isn't happy with himself. Kicking himself. Disgusted. Look, it was another one. It was asking to be hit through covers. Would have been another glorious cover drive, but can't middle it properly. Up the queue end. Over gone. 13 done. 78 for the loss of 4. Summer back into the attack. Captain goes back to Summer. Fazil. A kind of headache for Sultan Oris. He's playing that part. He's going nice. He's enjoying his time in the middle. He's got all the shots from cricketing book. And we saw that reverse sweep within the power play. That was so nice. Now he decided to go downtown, straight down the ground. And over the long on. 6 more. That 6 brought to you by Just Bukhara. And that brings up 50. He's the 3rd one to get there in the tournament. 3rd 50. The half centurion gets to his half century in style. Next one could be tight. And they're going to look for leg by here. Are they going to look for the second? Yeah, surely they're going to look for the second one. There was a shot for LBW and it's turned down. The impact saved the batter. So with that brace, I think it's up the bat. No, it's leg by signalled. But the impact was outside up. Good decision. Good call from umpire there. Good call. Good decision. And you have to contend with the call from umpire. It's 86 for 4 and Fazil on to 51. That's up-ish. Over backward a point. That's 4. No stopping. Flawless. Just Bukhara 4. Over the infield again. Take a look. Just go through this one. Oh, cut away again. But this time it low bit off. Up the outer splice. Still finds the fence. He's going to take that. 90 for 4. Oh, look at that. He checked his shot in the end. Very watchful. This is so nice. Brilliant from Fazil there. Calculative. Agile. Excellent with the bat. Trying to understand everything. 6, 10, 11, 13 of this server. Thus far, 5 balls gone for 13. Including a dot ball. Still gone for 13. Rotation is important. In the meantime, Summer again wide up the off, and Asif Ramzan throws his kitchen sink at it. Partnership is 30 of just 20 balls. The other partnership that was a bit slow, but this one is going really nice, and that's what they require. It's 14 done, they're 92 for the loss of 4. And these two have to bat properly, and the duo need to bat through the 20 overs. And talking of this pair, they're trying to ensure and assure their side that we can build that skyscraper upon 4150. Looks like, because they're going to ensure them as long as these two will bat. Fresh show begins, and he plays it straight down the ground, down toward this long off area. There is going to be single. And Azim in his fourth over, 3.1, 1 for 20. He bowled really well. But they need wickets at the moment. They need in bundles. But thanks to the likes of Fazil Rashid, as far as Valley Warriors are concerned, and the way he batted for Valley Warriors, it was amazing touch. And it's still going nice. He's looking in good touch. Sublime form and touch. He's got the golden touch, hitting the purple patch. That one high, straight, and look at that stop. Look at this lad, what a character he is. This is the safest man on the field. And look at that stop. What could have been a 4 or a 6, but he has done really well. Remarkable job done by Umesh Setu in the deep. And Umesh does well. He stopped with the ball. He pushed it inside the boundary there and kept it within the dimensions of a play field. Keeps that one in the play. That's a good looking shot again. But there is a long off in place this time. Just a single. Talking of that stop, he pushed it back into the play. Wasn't easy. Would have been absolute blinder. But Fazil is going to play his shots now. He need to do that at any cost. They do have 6 wickets in Kitty, but Fazil has to go big now. This time comes down the track again. Where is this one going? Oh, he dropped! He dropped! And he parried it into the 6. Into the boundary. And that 6 brought to you by Just Bukora. Skya, take a look. Wow, would have been amazing. But Umesh tried his level best. Turning himself around, little bit around, wasn't easy on its axis. But that 6 will mean 9 of 4 balls. And Fazil on to 63. 100 up for Valley Warriors. Punched. Good looking shot. Could be tight. But he decided against that single. Yeah, of course, they decided against single. The job is done to me. 9 already of it. So there was no need to risk that run. It would have been a risky one. Fetches it from wide up the off. Is it in the gap? There is a fumble. There is a fumble, and that's 4. That was brought to you by Just Bukora. Sloppy from Sultans. What's going on? Where is your energy, Sultans? What's going on? Leaking boundary after boundary. Oh, come on. This isn't good for field at all. Saeed Hussain, Roof, Javed Jaddu, and these are the batters yet to bat. And Roop Mir can also go big. It's 15 done, 105 for 4. With a Just Bukora 4. Things are looking good for the batting side. Getting worse for Sultans. Sultans need to find an answer. They are unanswerable at the moment. In a kind of a tricky situation at the moment. And this won't help their side, and it's going to really benefit the batting side because fielders are letting the bowlers down. Fazil, what an innings. What a batsmanship. Style, timing, footwork, resilience, perseverance, gorgeous touch, middling the ball. All is there, all in one place, all in store. And he's enjoying and he's entertaining everyone around the centre here. Incredible knock. Thanks to the sponsor of JG Sports Time and the Sports in a Fashion Fiesta. Shining Star Pump or Amateur Multi-Brand by Rafimani. We got Hamdan Hurricanes, the importers and the exporters. Khalid, the newly one added to the fold. And Valley Fresh Colchan. And just Bukhara, thank you very much once again. Here is Nadeem Dar, the captain of side. He's beaten, looking scabbers, eyeing a big shot. 9 dots, 17 runs with a economy of 5.37. He's gone for 17. Little uppish, doesn't bother to keep that one down, knowing there isn't anyone at short mid-on area. No one is at sillier position. One is the sillier position, what we call the silly mid-off, silly mid-on. And there wasn't anyone at silly mid-off, silly mid-on. No one at mid-off, no one at mid-on. You're going to go for the big shot and you can keep that in air for a while. Trying to paddle it away. Looks like going to be wide. It is wide it down the leg side. The two umpires doing really well today. Current rate is 6.98 and over. They're 107 for the loss of 4. This 16th over we are in. That one a good looking shot again. There is good attendance once again now to witness this important match. For both the teams and for Sultans, they need to win it at any cost. They have to bounce back. 108 for 4. As we watch once again Nadeem Dar in his 4th over. Good looking shot on drive comes into play. Off the bat up Mohsin Ramzan. There is a single up for grabs. 109 for 4. 16th over we are in. This is Royal Premier League Season 1 match number 6 underway between Sultans and the Valley Warriors from Srinagar. Upish over the man at backward a point. He's going to run down to the boundary for 4. Miss shot of runs coming in that portion. A point and backward a point. Cut away again. And cuts well, cuts hard. Find his boundary. Just Bukhara 4. And runs are flowing. And Fazil is doing really well. Excellent batsmanship. So nice. Arguably one of the best in the middle. One of the best. Wow, amazing skills. Proper turf batter, turf cricketer. Now trying to pedal it away. Trying to scoop it away. Down the leg side. 2 extras, 2 wides. The other ball he tried. At the start of an over, he tried to pedal the ball. Now he's trying to scoop it away. Trying to improvise. Fazil 72 of 44 balls. One man army. One man who's keeping Sultans on their toes. And Sultans are looking clueless at the moment. And is batting fearlessly. Ruthless. Flawless. Going really nice. Getting better. Ball after ball. With the passage of time, he's entertaining everyone here. He's getting better. And one of the best at the moment. Short pause in the play. Let me take you through the sponsors of JK Sports Time. I start with Anthem Sports of India, Fashion Feast, the Shining Star, Pampur, MHM, Multi-Brand Better Fiwani, Hamdan Hurricanes, the importers and the exporters, Jalid, Valley Fresh Cold Chan, and Just Bukhara. And we have Sarkar in the count box right now. Looking beautiful today. Wow, so nice and quick. Okay. Keep going, and in the meantime, it's going to be game time in the middle again. Thank you, brothers and brethren in the com box. For those by, thank you, Akib. Akib, there are a lot of praise for you today. Are you absorbing at the moment? As people are loving your work, what you have done with the turf today. Looks belter, full of runs. Just adjust and bat properly. Understand your batsmanship. That one starts with a dot delivery. Well, there is a message. Be seated. Well, I'm already seated. I'm in chair at the moment. 116 for 4. We are in over number 17. Cloudy sky. It's a mix-up. Clouds and sunshine. Asif Ramzan. The Pampur boy is in the middle. The boy from Saffron, town of Valley. This time there is a shot for LBW. And is turned down. Leg by signaled. 117 for the loss of 4 wickets. This is over number 17 we're in. We're into the death. And this phase is going to be important. Let's see which side will hold the nerve. Which will hold on to the nerves. You need nerves of steel. He's so nice there. Look, he's so nice there. Look the way he read that one. Talking about that reading and read. If we write, you have to write read, R-E-A-D. And when it comes to the pronunciation, and when it comes to the speaking, you have to read it read. He read that one properly, read that one well, and keeps it away top side. 118 for 4. It's 17th over we are in. The next one. Look at that one. With every shot, whenever ball goes past to that 30-yard cordon or the 30-yard circle, there is a huge roar. They are ready to make huge roar, and they are ready to whistle time and again. They're putting their hands together, and there is just like that oohs and ahs going on. And sometimes it's ooh, and sometimes it's oohs and ahs. The next one, good delivery inside the line on middle and leg. Worked away nicely, flicked away. Just a single. 120 for 4. This is 17th over we are in. Sultan Waris Baramulla. Unable to get rid of Fazil Rashid, who batted like a champion, like a star. Flawless, with nonchalantness. Here is the next one. Slower again. A quality shot. Cover drive. Is going to give him 4 for that. That was brought to you by Just Bukhara. What a shot from Pampur boy. He's toying with the bowlers. Look at that shot. So is Fazil Rashid. Asif Ramzan is also changing his colours. He's getting better with every passing ball. Salman 3 was 1 for 16. Young lad conceded a boundary of the final ball. It's 17 done. 4 for 124. 3 overs are going to come. 18 balls. If they go 10 and over, they're going to finish at 154. I think that's what they will be looking for. It's 125 for the loss of 4. Talking of that electricity, once again a frequent cut, and I was watching at LCD, and now someone told me that focus on the other screen because there is no electricity. You have to focus on this screen in the meantime as he goes and goes that one. That's aerial and that's uppish. Has that done the distance? Yes, it has. That's gone all the way for a maximum. 6 more. Just Bukhara 6 coming. Wow, amazing shot. What a touch. Glorious and gorgeous. It flies all the way for a maximum. Brilliant shot. Oh, take a look again. What a shot. So nice and elegant. There is elegance. Sublime touch. It's 132 for the loss of 4. Wow. Amazing. Incredible. With nonchalantness. And copybook. Aerial flick shot. And earning a 6. In the meantime, here is Ram Barwad again. He's gone for it in his very first over. Now Fazil on strike. What he's going to do? And Barwad beats him on that occasion. Shaping for that cut shot. Little leg side. Steps bit outside leg. Trying to open up offside. Gets beaten. Well, a dot ball. 132 for the loss of 4. This is 18th over. We are in. Just 2 overs remaining up to this one. And overall 15 balls are going to come. And you're watching JK Sports Time Facebook. Moreover, it's live on YouTube. Those who are new, subscribe and press the bell icon. The next one, Fazil waits for that one. Allows it to come in close. And look at that. Not a good pickup. Not a good field. Not a clean stop at all. And given Fazil time to be back for the second, and good running in the end. With that brace, it's 134 for the loss of 4. 13 balls remaining as we are in over number 18. Ram Barwad. That one! Into the day sky! Gone all the way for a maximum! Assault! He's gonna compound his agonies here. Just Bukhara maximum. Wow. So nice. Long, wide, huge and handsome. 4 wickets, 1 and 9, second and 12, third at 16 and fourth at 62. And after that it's complete drought in terms of wickets. It's 140 already up on the board. And they are just 4 wickets down with 6 of them in the kitty. Well, Sultan were missing the likes of Danish Muzaffar. Yesterday, he got married. And our prayers are there. May Allah bless him. And we hope that his second innings of life is going to be full of peace and prosperity. And we hope that it's going to be a prosperous one to come. But that 6. Wow, gigantic. Colossal. And all the way for a maximum. Wow. Absolutely amazing. He moves to 83, just 17 away from his 100. He's going to be the first one if he gets there. And he should try, I think. He should try here. There is nothing to lose. Give it a go. Try. It has been well said. Try again till you succeed. At least give it a try today. It is an opportunity. You're on 83. Just 17 away. A change of bat. The batter in the middle. It's 131 for 4. 19th over, the second last over of inning number 1. Where they're going to finish off? Where they're going to sign it off? Salman. That one! Straight! Down the ground! Oh, again, that's gone. Many rows back. 6 more again. Just Bukhara 6. Fazil on 29. You beauty man. Baller gonna full. And he's gonna go downtown. Straight down the ground. What a shot. What a connection. Wow. So nice. The next one. It's over the man at extra cover. Is he gonna find the boundary? It does. That was brought to you by Just Bukhara. It's running boundaries here at Pulwama Sports Stadium. Fazil. One man army. The man at extra cover. Can't plug that one. Can't bring it down. But Fazil brings up his 93 in some style. Glorious and gorgeous. Fantabulous. On to 93 now. Just 7 away. You can do it today. Gone fine. Behind scare on the on. There is a fielder. There is production. Will just be one. He's going to move on to 94. Just one big shot away to bring up his 100. And that's going to be the first centurion of Royal Premier League. Are we going to witness? Are we in for first 100 today? Are we in for? Let's see. 2 balls remaining in over number 19. Look at that shot. Wonderful. Wonderful. Cut away nicely. Skirt driven. Skirt driven to be precise. And gets 4 for that. Just Bukhara for all happening here at Pulwama today. And crowd, they're loving each and every moment. Wow, amazing batsmanship. Skills up next level. Glorious and gorgeous. Tremendous. Brilliant and brilliance. Here is Salman again. That one pulled. Where is this one going? Has that done the distance? We'll have to wait and watch. We're waiting for the confirmation. Did it bounce within the boundary line there? Within the radius of the play field? Oh, what an eventful over. Big over this. Huge over this. And Salman, after couple of weeks, taken to the cleaners. And that, I think that's a 4. That was brought to you by Just Bukhara. Quality batsmanship. Quality, class, resilience, perseverance, tenacious, and tenacity. Incredible pair. What a partnership. Together everyone achieves more. Standing tall. Making huge difference in today's game. No more excuses. No more excuses. Now runs are flowing. Dosab says, whenever I'm going to second your opinion, I just second your opinion. I agree. And it well, back again. Back live again. And we'll have to wait and watch. Are they going to go upstairs? Are they going to go? No way. They're not going to ask the TV umpire to help us. He's home. He's home. He's safe. He's well in. Moves to 98. Just 2 runs away. Couple of doubles here. Twice. Moves to 98. Just 2 away. Fazil Rashid. An innings to remember. People will remember this innings. In ages to come, people will definitely remember this one. It's a remarkable approach. He's got the golden arm. He's got the golden touch. Whatever he touches today, whatever he touches, turns it into gold. On to 98. And there is a call for 2 again. There is a call for 2. Is he going to get the second one? Is he going to get the second one? Yes, it does. And that is the first 100 of Royal Premier League. Heads up to you, Fazil Rashid. Look at the celebration. And round of applause. Star rises to the occasion. Once a star is always a star. He brings up his 100. What a knock. An inning to remember. Thrice in an over. It's the third double in an over, and that brings up 100 for Fazil Rashid. That 100 brought to you by Just Bukhara. Quality knock. It was full of class. There was footwork, there was timing. It was pristine beauty. It was poetry in motion. And he got little emotional when he touched that mark of triple figure. It was 1-0-0. Now he's on to 101. It's 101. 167. We are in over number 20. Just 2 balls remaining, and they're 167. And Sultan Waris and their batters, they need to bat out the skins today, this afternoon. Won't be easy. They need to battle it out, fight it out. Samar to Asif Ramzan. Is he taken? Yes, he is taken. But he has done the job. And listening to the crowd again, they're loving these moments. He's gone, no doubt about that. But look at the praise for the boy, the way he batted, the way he supported Fazil Rashid today. And Fazil becomes the first one to score 100 in Royal Premier League, the first centurion of the tournament. It was an inning filled with caliber and class. There was resilience, there was perseverance, unrelenting passion, glorious touch. And look at that. He's going to embrace that. Asif Ramzan, as he walks back, as he trudges back to hut. There is a round of applause and a standing ovation. And he walks to witness the standing ovation. Fazil Rashid. 100 to remember for ages. And back home, people were watching this lad. And his family will be extremely happy the way he batted today. It was an inning that people gonna remember. And the last ball of inning number 1 is coming up. Summer goes away from us to Roop Mead. Roop comes down the track, hit hard, and there is production, there is fielder. Are they gonna look for 2? No way. They're gonna close on 168. 169 is going to be the chase. 169 is going to be a target for Sultan Waris. We shall be back after the commercial break. Join us for the chase. Till then, assalamu alaikum and fi amanillah.
Ha Tatra IP kah tuh paling beus ya kesatuan. Oh, padahal NCPA.CPL. Hello. Nah, cuy, MK IP tuh lah jan. One 1.4. Hello, 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 hello.
सहवाग सहवाग के वजह से निकलते हैं पहला पहला टोका
हेलो 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 क्या करो हैं मैं हेकुआ नहीं डैसक दियो कुन पड़ था नहीं डैसक दियो
Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon and welcome to the Run Chase. We're back again live on Facebook and moreover it's also coming your way on YouTube channel of JK Sports Time. And the two openers for Sultan were in the middle. There is a slip in for Wasim Katur and look at the bowler. Is it Wasim on strike or that Saqib Nisar? I think Saqib Nisar is on strike and keeping Wasim Katur on the other end. I think this is a good ploy going with the Saqib Nisar on strike. There is a slip in for Saqib. There is Roof Mir in slip cordon. It's going to be spinner to start the proceedings with the ball. He's going to use his class with the new ball. It's Javed Jadu from Kawusa. They're going to be two men or the two boys from the Sam village up against each other in today's game. It's Wasim Katsur on the other end and from other end it's going to be Javed Jadu. And look at on that portion and ground stop are doing their level best to remove them. And trying to get rid of those enamels. And in the meantime, if we talk of today's game, let's see how Sultan Warriors will answer the questions. It is over number one coming up. Jadu will bowl. And he's got Saqib Nisar on strike. And you're watching JK Sports Time. Fazil Rashid, the hero with the bat for Valley Warriors. The way he batted, it was amazing. It was incredible. Something special. Treat to watch. Put in motion. Excellent knock. Brilliant one. The first centurion of the tournament. Saqib Nisar to face the likes of Jadu. Today is the day. He has to prove his worth. First ball of run chase. Swill on it, sexy. Starts off with the wide. Gonna be wide. It's down the leg side. An extra run added to the tally. They're on the way with that extra run. Sultan Warriors are 1 for none, chasing 168. Here is Jadu. That one, little flight and offer, but wider angle used by Jadu. Well, wide up the off, and Saqib Nisar trying to heave it over the infield, up the queue and to onside. And with that single, it's going to be Wasim Katsur on strike with a slip in place. There is Roop Mir in slip cotton as we watch once again. Jadu. Oh, what a delivery! Beautifully bowled. Beats him on that occasion. Just past an edge. Just missed by Whisker. It caught him in two minds. Bowled really well. Nicely bowled on that occasion. And Wasim has no idea. The next one, pull that one. Is he going to get a single? Yeah, surely he's going to get one. Oh, there is going to be trouble. There is going to be drama on the other end. We'll have to wait and watch. As they are already celebrating. What a return, and Saqib Nisar. There was a kind of a mix-up in between. They avoided that collision. But we'll have to wait and watch. Is he shot off his ground? TV umpire is asked to look into this one. We'll have to wait and watch. TV umpire is directed to look into this one keenly. We'll have to wait and watch. Well, take a look again. Take a look again. Wait and watch. Is it close enough? Or is he in danger? Or is he gonna? Let us see. We'll have to wait and watch. Well, we'll have to wait and watch. They need a slow-mo. Slow-mo will confirm. Well, we'll have to wait and watch. But Wasim Kachru asked his partner to scamper through for the second one. And he sold his partner down the river. It's wicket number 1 down. Saqib Nisar is gone. It's 2 for the loss of 1, and Saqib Nisar is on his way. He's given out in the form of run out. He's caught short. Jarud as well. But thanks to the fielder too, as far as the Valley Warriors are concerned, and what a return. He returned the ball in no time. Three for 1 after 3 balls in over number 1. They are chasing 168, and Sultan is early dent. Walaikum salam anatnaka Shahzada. Thank you very much. And it is 3 for 1 as we are in over number 1. Jadu. And look at the support from the fielders. They're getting support from their fielders. And that's what a team and a bowler of a unit require. They're backing the bowler. Oh, good delivery again. This is going to ask questions. And the batters from Sultan Warriors, they have a different pattern and they have a different style of batting. Wasim Katsur is batting deep in crease. His think tank, he knows. His approach, well, I can't talk about that. Well, I can only explain my opinion. It's 3 for 1 after 4 balls. And back to the bowler again. And he's looking to weave that magic and Weber on the batter. And he's going to try something extraordinary here. He's bowling fuller ones and he's getting some turn. And there is some assistance and purchase. And this time there is a half pull, half punch. And that's going to give him boundary. First ball for Wasim Katsur and Sultan Warriors today, this afternoon. That were brought to you by Just Bukhara. Half pull, half punch. First of that turn away from his body. And he's getting runs, 4 of them. Invaluable runs. Still good crowd in. And people were talking about that. There isn't going to be crowd each and every day. But here we have once again good attendance. And they're loving every moment here. The smile that is back on the face. That's what we require. hopelessness, but now they're hopeful, alhamdulillah. There is some hope alive. And it's 7 for 1 after the completion of over number 1. That's going to keep Farhad Ghani on strike. Wasim Katsur need to take that responsibility in absence of Asim Bashir, the star of Tangmerg. Shani Tangmerg isn't playing today's match. And Sultan will face that tight situation, and they're going to miss the likes. They will feel that they don't have one important pillar in the lineup today. That is Asim Bashir, a star performer. Whenever he performs, team feels in comfortable position. But today, they don't have the likes of Asim to serve their team. They're going to surely miss the likes of Asim today. In absence of Asim, someone has to take that responsibility. Farhad Ghani comes out to bat at 3. And there is a slip in place. Captain still going with a slip in place. I think a good ploy, keeping slip in place. Anything loosener, anything Ajishwan. Now there is almost a third slip, or we can call it a gully. And with this field, he's going to bowl 7 for 1. Saeed Sagar to operate for the first time. And there is inside edge fielder. Wicketkeeper is going after the ball. He's going to stop the ball. And ball wins the race. And that for brought to you by Just Bukhara. And that for will definitely boost his confidence to some extent. Didn't middle it properly, but he's going to take that boundary. What they required, oh, looked at that. Wasn't that fall from the stumps into the double figures? Well, they need runs at the moment. They need a kind of flawless cameo up front so that they can feel that they're in with a chance. And with that fourth, this is going to really relieve the pressure. 11 for 1. Sagar, welcomed with the Just Bukhara 4. Bit unlucky Sagar. 11 for 1. Goes away from us again. Where is this one going? There is a man at mid-off, not for runs. He was eyeing mid-off, trying mid-off, finds mid-off. Not for runs. Well, in the meantime, bowler is back to the top of his bowling mark, Saeed Sagar. Sagar, this man is full of fire. He's so nice. And he's going to up the tempo. As he goes again. That's uppish. And that's in the gap too. Gonna before. It does. That hits the boundary cushion. And that advertising board beyond the boundary cushion. That's what that was brought to you by Just Bukhara. And with that boundary, there is addition in score. It's 15 for 1. This one, it was a good shot. In position. Stylish. Gone hard on that occasion. Gone after it. Find a Spence. Needed a boundary. Well, in the meantime, 15 for 1 as we are in over number 2. Wide up the off, and there is huge swing on offer. And he gets away with that one in the 15 for the last one. We are in over number 2. Keeps it away onto the offside. There is a protection. There is fielded, not for runs. And this is what they require at the moment. They need to keep things tight at this very crucial juncture as far as Valley Warriors are concerned. But Sultans need a formidable partnership up front. They need a colossal partnership between Wasim Katsur and Farhad Ghani. Now let's see what they're going to do. And something is cooking inside Sagar's body and mind at the moment, and you can see that. You can observe that the way Sagar is thinking, something is going on at the moment. Something is cooking. As he goes again, that one eyeing straight down the ground is beaten, all ends up. Look, he was eyeing. Oh, look there, Sagar goes across. He passed on few comments. And Farhad Ghani, all smiles. He says, I didn't read that one. I couldn't read it properly. It was a fuller one. But there was extra bounce after leaving the batter, goes behind the batter into the safe hands of wicketkeeper. And we have Kashmiri Keva in combox. And I'm going to really love it. And we're missing the finger-like projection or the fiber of saffron in it. Saffron should have been added to it. And I would have definitely loved to call it, this is going to saffronize. Well, in the meantime, it is 15 for the loss of 1. Well, this is really helpful, and this is going to treat my problem. I'm going through the problem that I'm facing, sore throat at the moment. It's going to treat it. 154 runs behind from 108 balls. Kasur on strike. Kasur keeps it away to mid-on. There is Fazil. Look how fit he is. Batted for 100. And now on the field, straight away, he's out there and he's on his toes. He's quickly onto the ball. He fires that one in, but unable to hit the target. There is a slip in place. Roof Mir is captain, slip cordon. Jadu goes and bows. No run again. There is Said Sagar. Back to offside. Wall on offside. You have to stand tall to break the wall. If you want to fracture it, you have to look hard. You have to go hard at everything and hit the ball, force the ball away. For that purpose, you need to use proper style, skills, and those techniques and tactics. How to keep... Oh, he's clean bowled! That one, fired into the right hander. No foot movement, deep down the crease. He pays the price. It's wicket number 2 down. Oh, look at that. What is talking about? Oh, come on. It is the same turf, it is the same pitch where Fazil Rashid scored 100 plus. And you're talking about that. Oh, there was a drift. You batting deep in crease. Where are you? It's wicket number 2 down. And it is a strike from Jadu. He strikes gold here and Farad Ghani is gone. Sultan's a 2 down. They are reduced to 16 for 2. That follow wicket brought to you by Just Bukhara. Farad Ghani walking back. And that brings Zolo in at number 4. What he's going to do today, this afternoon. Zolo in at number 4, thanks to the sponsor of JK Sports Time Anthem Sports India Fashion Fiesta. Shining Star Power Amateur Multi-Brand by Refuani Green, Hamdan Hurricanes, the importers and the exporters. Jalid and H&D Complete Kidswear near Nettipura, Srinagar. Then we have the important Valley Fresh Cold Chain, another one newly added to the fold. Thank you very much, all the followers and all the listeners and the sponsors. It's a team effort. And talking about today's game, it's 16 for 2 now. Fazil all smiles. He contributed with the bat. Wonderful contribution. Now someone from Sultan Waris need to replicate what Fazil did. I really agree with you, my dear brother, my dear... Something special in the com box today, Firdaus Saab. Well, you're inspiring, believe me. These are the words coming from heart. But right now, you know that the situation is I can't trust this and that. Because I have to focus. Well, it's 16 for the loss of 2. I shall come to that. That one, it is a straighter one. And he plays it back to the ball. And look at that. This is called the confidence level. Well, in the inning number 1, there was not a good feedback, I can say, from a few of the listeners. They were talking about that this screen is a bit late and they criticize it. So it's 2 for 16. The next one, it is straighter one. Fired it in again. That's the proper way. Coming with the straight bat, I think that's a good ploy. Keeping eyes on the ball and going with the straight bat. It makes some sense. The other thing is that too, you have to look for runs. You need to rotate strike. Like this, if you keep chewing like chewing gum, if you keep absorbing like this won't help. You have to look for 1s and 2s. Because asking rate pressure is also going to be there, and that's always going to be there. You know that scorecard and the scoreboard pressure will be there today. It's 168 you're looking for. The batters yet to come in. Nadeem Dar, Sahil Khan, Situ, Salman, Samar, Ram and Azim. And I don't think there is a huge batting to come today. Yeah, there are some of the names who are the all-rounders in the side, or playing as all-rounders. So you can't rely on too many all-rounders. You need Umesh. He has to bat. He has to play his part. So is the Nadeem Dar. So today's match is important as they're missing the likes of some of the big names. Danish Muzaffar, the formidable middle order batter, isn't there. And the top order, top-notch, Asim Bashir isn't playing today's match. Both missed out. The one is busy with his Marriage, and the other one, I think he's injured. That's why he's back home. Asim Bashir. Visuals from this game coming your way on JK Sports Time Facebook, and moreover it's live on YouTube. Those who are new, you can subscribe and press the bell icon. Look at the attendance, still good attendance. Beyond the boundary line, I can see too many camera persons are there today. Gone are the days. There was a time there was no one to praise you and there was no one to capture any moment. Nowadays, there is each and every picture is captured. Every moment is being captured. So you have to understand that people are observing you. They are watching you keenly, and they are going through every slide and every video, every clip. So you have to do your level best. Sagar back again. Wasim Kasru going across the line and no connection, and look, white signal by umpire, and looks, he's having a word with Wasim Kasru, and Kasru is telling him that I can't read this. And I misread that one completely again. And Sagar is going to do this. What's going on with you? Hey, come on, Kasur, hit me, and it's just like that. Well, dear beloved listeners, believe me, it was just like that. In Kashmiri, we can call it. Later on, I'm going to talk about that. And right now, I can say in Kashmiri that Don Bajan per bane musadaran. It is, in Kashmiri, we call it Baj. The fall of wickets, 2 for 17. And that one, leading edge. Where is this one going? Oh, it flies over the infield, over the slip cordon, down to the third man. And take a look again. Oh, that one, yes, he was trying to go cross the line again. Leading edge and low, but off. It goes down to the third man boundary for 4, just Bukhara 4 coming. It's 21 on the board now for the loss of 2. We are in over number 4. Hitting hard. There is a wide slip, almost shot third in place. Little change in the field for Sagar as he's generating a lot of pace. First sign of intent from batter coming forward onto the front foot. Sagar this time decided to walk away. Little smile on his face, very smile, and he's going back to the top of his bowling mark. Well, cricket, sometimes it's the game of excitement and sometimes it's the game of calmness. And look, Sagar is telling him something. He's still conveying a message. Sagar is going to be a busy customer today. He is a bowler of that caliber, and he's going to tease and annoy the batter time and again. He's going to try something new and unsettle the batter. That's the case with Sagar. It's 2 for 21 in over number 4, Sagar. Look at that shot. Look at that shot. Where is this one going? That's going to catch everyone's eye. That's going to attract anyone. And that's 6. That's 6 brought to you by Just Bukhara. Take a look again. Cross the line he goes. But what a connection, and look at the eyesight. Look at the connection. Yeah, of course. Wow. Well, you have to ask this lad how you're doing this. Well, it's too difficult against pacer like Sagar, who's bowling at tremendous pace, then this lad who's bending his knees, then going across the line. Wow. Amazing, I should say, and I can say 2 for 27 in over number 4. 142 behind from 99. As Sagar goes again. This could be tight. Could be tight. But umpire isn't interested. He's onto the front foot, looking to flick it onto the onside. Shuffle across. He's going to have a word. Now he's coming forward. And there is a conversation going on between Zolo and Wasim Kasura. I think Zolo telling him, don't get overcautious. Stay cautious. Stay cautious. We need you badly. Hey, we need you badly. You have to carry on and continue. You can't offer that, and we can't offer that. If one more wicket is down here, we're going to land in tatters, and that isn't going to be easy. We're going to land in difficult territory then. 2 for 27. It's over number 4 we are in. Sagar. This time, where is this one going? We'll have to wait and watch. There is a huge praise as it goes the distance. 6 more again. Just Bukhara 6, slower 1. I think that's a good ploy from Sagar. He's trying to read the mind of the batter. But this time, batter is there to read that one. Well, he read it properly and hits it away. And that's gone all the way for a maximum. And this service, 17 of it from 5 balls. They are 33 for 2. And there is Fazil Rashid having a word with Said Sagar and telling him that do this and that. Avoid that and do this. It is just like that with the wide or the short third in place. Wide slip, not short third. It's 33. Oh, look at that one. Flicked. And flicked to perfection. Connection is of next level. Sublime. Stupendous. Wow. Amazing. Incredible. 6 more again. A 6 to end the over, number 4 on a high. Just before a maximum. It's 2 for 39. Big over this. You know that sometimes it can backfire for those by. I still remember 2007 World Cup when Fluntop had a word with Yugraj Singh. And later on what we saw, that was absolute carnage from Yugraj Singh in the next serve against Broad. Stuart Broad, he was taken to the cleaners in at Kingsmead, Durban. And it's a cricket stadium in South Africa. And he made him off with the bat. That was amazing hitting. But all shots were from cricketing book. And you know that UV was of next level. And look, he's trying to replicate. He's a right-hander. But the way he's going after the bowler, the way he gone after Sagar in this serve, that was class personified. Fantabulous. Kaboom. And it's boom boom. 2 for 39 after 4. Wasim Katsur on to 28 of 12 balls. Zolo is yet to open his account. He consumed 3 balls. He's yet to open his account. They record at the rate of 8.13 an over. Slip is still in place. Defensive shot. They're going to look for one. And that's what Zolo required at the moment. But this lad, Wasim Katsur, he need to put premium on his wicket. On the other side, Valley Boris would love to remove this lad as early as possible, as they want to put pressure on the batting unit. They are going to look for that. They will be looking forward how to contend the batters. Crowd is in good numbers. The beauty about the Pulwama crowd is, forget everything, but the one thing that is positive about this crowd, they're loving each and every side. That's the beauty. That's the beautiful side of the crowd. Defensive shot, solid in defense, typical test match, stylish defensive shot. Test match defense shot and no slip in place. Slip removed. Wicketkeeper is having a word. I think he's telling someone to be deputed on that portion of short third. It's 40 for 2 in over number 5. Look at that. Improvise. Good shot comes into play. Fielder gives the chase. Will he get to the ball? And he gets to the ball. Not before Wasim Katsur goes back for the second. Good running between the wickets. He showed the ball, I'm going to do this. And Jadu, he tried to shorten the length of the ball. But Wasim is still able to keep that one away behind square, behind 45 on the on, down to the fine leg area. And with that brace, there is addition in score. 2 for 42. We are in over number 5. They're chasing 169 from their allotted 20 overs. Fire. That one! Is it gone all the way? Oh, he dropped within the playfield. What happened there? Oh, could be tight! Could be tight. We'll have to wait and watch. Are they going to look for the TV umpire? Yeah, they're going to look for TV umpire to assist. What is this? Oh, look, he's lucky that it landed in no manner surface, falling in no manner space. And take a look again. Is Zolo shot? Is he safe? Only the time will tell us where the Zolo is. Where the Zolo is. I think he's home. He's safe. He's... And he's safe. He's home. So no problem there. And Zolo is back to the safety of crease. He's back home with ease and with that brace. Not ease. It was a tough one. But talking about his safety, he's now safe. He's home. He's breathing again. It's 2 for 44 as we are in over number 5. But Wasim Katsur need to understand that he's asking his partners respond. Well, Wasim is one of the best in the business. He's running between the wickets, so nice. He's quick and cheeky, but others need to respond to his call. But I don't think they're going to run like Wasim. And Zola is telling him that don't take risk. Undue risk can cost us heavily, as we're not in a situation where we can lose a wicket here. But that partnership, those two stand assured by Fazil. Fazil was the major contributor. He contributed in the first partnership and in the second partnership evenly. And it was Fazil, the one man, who worked as a catalyst and shown his side away how to finish around 168. And in response to 169, Sultans are 44 for 2. This is over number 5 here in. Field restrictions saved Wasim Kachru. Wasim Kachru is going to press that portion. He's looking at that portion of the pitch. There was something that was disturbing. And he's trying to clean it away. Picked up and sent other way. 44 for 2. This is 5th over we are in. Jadu continues to bowl. Keeps it to mid-off. There is a possibility of a run. They're going to look for the run. No way. No run taken. Denied. In the meantime, goes again. This time he works it away behind square on the onside. To the right of square leg umpire. We'll have to wait and watch. Are they going to look for a single? Yeah, of course. They crossed over. 2 for 45. Good over this from Judu again. Judu's look good. He's looked so nice and good with the ball. He's keeping things tight. 5 overs. It's 45. They're going 9 in over exactly. They require 169 to win this one. And look at the crowd on that portion. Still good attendance. It's a working day here. And they're going to come in good numbers. Now they're going to come in and they're going to flow in. And tomorrow is going to be the day-night encounter. And tomorrow we are expecting a huge crowd again. Because in the evening, we do have time to spare here at the Santa. Spare here at Pulwama Sports Stadium. 2 for 45. It's a day game. And that's why the employees are pretty busy. That's why little attendance. Still good attendance. Still in good numbers. 2 for 45. Change in the department. Change in the bowling department. It's going to be Godse Surya. Surya is going to bowl. There is a slip for Surya. Wasim Kachru is marking the fresh guard and is getting ready to face the likes of Surya here. Little Apish is going to go with that one. He gets away with that one. He's lucky to survive. Missed that one completely. And that's the beauty of this turf. You have to read it properly. Misread that one and is lucky that that one didn't carry to close in field. And he's going to look inside out, getting in possession, but missed out on the occasion. There is turn and drift once again. Once again, there's a turn and drift. What's going on? Bilal telling his square leg umpire to keep an eye, keep his vigil. You have to use your hawk eye properly today. Spot on. Surya again. This time in the radar, in the zone, in the arc. There is fielder. Will just be one. But talking of the fielding, there is a huge difference between the two teams. What we saw from Sultan's side, they were sloppy fielding. Partnership 30 of 18 balls. Wasim contributed plenty. Zolo could only manage one. Driven straight back to the bowler like an arrow, not for runs. Well, I was talking about the fielding. There is a huge difference. It isn't easy to compare. It's going to be contrasting character. The one we saw from Sultan, it was sloppy, but this side looks good in the field. And that one, where is this one going? Is he in danger? I think he's safe. And where is this one gone? That's gone all the way. Whoa, amazing. And a colossal monster. Where is this one gone? Oh, it's gone miles away. Going and gone. All the way. And with that 50, is up. It's clean ball. The next ball. Zola going across the line again. And Surya has the last laugh. He has his man. It's just like the 1 minute up, next minute down. Bye-bye to Zola. He's going to go back to the pavilion. First ball, Sultan is bringing up their 50 in the next ball. Look at that shot. Early into the shot and he shortened at the length. He took pace off the ball and Zola departs. It's a huge loss. It's a big setback for Sultan Waris. And this is going to dent their confidence to great extent. As he's going back to pavilion, he's walking all along. He's going back to pavilion. Talking about that, the new lad, I think it's Azim Ratia. But Sultan Warriors are in real trouble here. What a wicket and a much needed breakthrough. Important wicket of Zolo, who played down the wrong line. Wrong shot selection to me. Immature. Can say? Yeah, we're going to use that and we can use that. And it is just like that, my colleague, and it's like reverse, never go reverse. And something left to mouth or that SLR, it's not going to return back. Well, it's just like that. It's a funny moment here in the comment box. So, dear beloved listeners and viewers, sometimes you may talk about, what is this and that. Try to understand. Gone are the days. Commentary evolved. And other days, you have to share other things. And sometimes you have to share funny messages also, funny comments. You have to entertain these things. As this part of the world is going through tough times. And cricket is a kind of therapy, which is keeping this young generation okay and fine. After bringing 50, they lost the wicket of Zolo. Roop to operate for the first time. Is brought into the attack and burst ball! Wasim Kachru is gone. Kachru is gone. Clean bowled. He strikes gold. That follow wicket brought to you by Just Bakara. Sultan is up 4 down. Good bowling from Roof. Straight away. Brought into the attack. He's on a mission here. And ball goes on to hit. Holding up a bit in surface. And may I remind you once again, for those by this surface isn't easy to bat on when it comes to the Roopmeer-like bowler who knows how to vary it, who knows how to mix it up. He's going to roll fingers over the ball. He's going to use the back of the end slower, and Wasim Kachru is going back to pavilion. He's on his way. He's going to take small steps. He's going to take time. Putting his head down. Disgusted. He must be. Because he thrown his wicket away. You need to read everything in a fashion, in a way, to keep your side and your boat afloat. You needed a partnership. And you were the lone man today. Home team believed that this lad, they were having belief in you. And your side believed that this lad can land us in some sort of respectability. He's going to land us over the line, but he left his side in tatters here. And it's Azan going on. We shall be back in a short while. Finally back after call to prayer. It was Azan going on. And during that break, we saw 2 wickets falling in a quick succession. In no time, Sultan's lost the plot. Now they are Nelson behind. 111 needed from 13 overs, 78 balls. And now cloud cover is getting heavy. Right now, right on top of our com box, it's a jet flying. It's a plane carrying passengers, I think, not a fighter jet. It's a jet carrying passengers going this way, and it's going to land in Srinagar area. It's 7 hours gone. They're 58 on the boat for the loss of 5 wickets. Hop their team. Back to Hart. Shabi left into the attack. He's trying to hide the ball behind his back before releasing the ball. This is another sign to keep batter unaware what he's going to do, how he's going to roll fingers. The next one that's lifted up straight down the ground. Gonna be runs. I think they're going to look for the second here. They're going to look for 2. Surely going to go back for the second. And in the end, he makes it with E60 on the boat for the loss of 5. They were 109 runs behind from remaining balls. The asking rate and the required rate is around 8 and over. They have to look for 1s and 2s. That's how you can keep your hopes alive. Driven, picks up a run. Look at the crowd on either side. And Azim is asking for something. What he's looking for. Is he asking for a new blade, new bat? Asif on the other side is designing the field. The Shabi lefty is telling his partner, be ready, be quick on the field. Captain arrives. He's on to 5 of 3 balls. Gentle breeze here. Right now. Who knows? Ran can also come in. Deep increase Wasim Nadeem Dar. He's not going to look for big shots at the moment. They need to resurrect. They need to reconcile here. Good looking shot. In front of Scare. Basit Akbar. Failure today. But he's a good batter. He's a good corrector. He can also keep wickets. He can also keep stumps. He's a wicket-keeper batter. Young lad coming from South Kashmir. And the boy right now is keeping stumps is Asif Ramzan. He's from Pampur, the saffron town of Valley. The way he batted, we can call that innings and that approach. The way he batted, I call it saffronize. Oh, that was so nice. As he played his spot alongside Fazil Rashid. Pete and all ends up. So nice. An excellent delivery. Shabi left his little unlucky. Not getting a wicket there. And take a look. We're going to go through this one again and we're going to watch this one from other angle. What happened there? How did that miss the stumps? Wow, look at that. The extra bounce keeps it away. Otherwise, he was beaten all ends up. He had no idea how to respond. A ball like this. Nadeem Dar is frustrated at the moment. There is going to be huge pressure on captain, and he has to play that captain's knock. He has to come up with captain's knock. Even at the time of the toss, he told me that we're losing against Royals. It's a routine now. But talking of other teams, we are doing our level best, and we're in the finals at many places, and we won the final in Kupwara. A week back, the way he mentioned at the time of the toss, when I interviewed him during that coin flip, and he told me that we're still positive, we are still looking good, and we do believe in our boys and our tactics. But something gone wrong the other night. Today we will try to turn the tide, but looks like again in trouble here. Was there an edge? Asif Ramzan is unhappy with himself. So is Roop Mir. Was there an edge? Little smile from Asif Ramzan. He believes that there was an opportunity. Is it a missed one? That's going to be a big loss to me. Roop Mir isn't easy to pick. Roop is a different customer. He's got little pace, but the variation is there. This lad, he has that knack of picking wickets and is known for breaking stands and partnerships. He has picked up 2 in that single over in his very first over. That was the double strike. And there is a shot for caught behind. He's given out. And Nadeem Dar is gone. Absolute beauty from Roop Mir here. Extra bounce. He was trying to close the bat face. Comes into, then goes outwards. And take a look again. What a delivery. Beautifully bowled. And this time, Asif Ramzan says, not this time, not this time. I'm going to hold on. He's gone. And Sultan Warriors are 6 down. The captain is gone. Not in a spotter border. They're under the pump here as they're 6 down. Oh, this is a tight situation. Tight situation. Nobody is ready to take that responsibility. Wicket is doing its bit, no doubt about that. There was extra bounce. And he told newcomer that you have to keep that thing in mind. It is Setu. He walks out to bat at number 8. There is a depth also in the lineup, but they're coming with the too many all-rounders, what I believe. They needed Danish Muzaffar like 2 batters in the middle order. But they don't have. Danish Muzaffar used it to stabilize the innings. And there is no one to hold innings together. They need someone who can fix these things. And later on tonight, they need to sit together again. They are having issues. Yeah, over the past couple of days in Kashmir, they won the games on the trot, on the bounce. But when it comes to the biggest stages, they do feel the problem. This is an area of concern. Their management, the boys, teams and the management, the boys need to sit together and have a fruitful conversation, discussion, or talk about it. As people are in deep love with this club and they do have their own fan base. But this isn't good at all when you disappoint your fans again and again. Flicked away straight away. He's off the mark. Umes. He can bat deep as possible, as long as possible. As the situation is demanding as per the requirement. Today he need to do something undoable. Something unexpected with the bat as they are still 106 behind with just 4 wickets in hand. Number of overs, they do have number of overs at their disposal. But the partnership and someone need to grind at the moment, someone need to bat properly, has to find a way. It's 9th over we are in. 11 overs are going to come after this over. So overall they have 67 balls to get those 106. Drives it straight. He will keep the strike 9 gone. They are 6 for 64. Batters yet to come in Sahil, Salman and Samar. So that means there is just tail remaining at the fag end. This is going to be the last pair they're going to rely. And they have to believe in this pair. The pair has to take the responsibility and step up to the occasion. Not just step up to the occasion. They have to keep too many things in mind. One is to hold the innings together. Other thing is to stitch a partnership, keep scoring 6-7 and over. And at times you have to find that boundary, odd boundary in each and every over so that you can keep your hopes alive. They're going to change the ball, I think. Looking at the ball, did it D-shape? It looks it D-shaped a bit. And looks like there is some problem with the ball. They're going to have a check. They do going to check it. There is a short pause in play thanks to the sponsor of JK Sports Time, Anthem Sports India Fashion Feast, the Shining Star Pampur. MHM multi-brand by Rafi Vani. Then we have Khalid added to the fold, Valley Fresh Cold Chain, Just Bukhara, Hamdan Hurricanes, the importers and the exporters. H&D Complete Kidswear near Natipura, Srinagar. And thank you all the listeners and beloved viewers of Kashmir Valley who are watching us again and again on Facebook, moreover on YouTube channel. It's your love and dedication, and it's multiplied with your love and passion for the game. One is the patience, the other one is passion. And you are patient and passionate for the game of cricket. And you're showing that love and respect all the time. It's your unrelenting and unwavering love. But in the meantime, it is 64 for the loss of 6, 9 overs gone. Call for the drinks break in the middle. It's 64 for 6. Well, take a look again. They're in hurdle. Umpire is still concerned with the ball. It lost its shape. It's gone off color. They need a new ball in play now. Very fresh looking posture at the moment. Oh, take a look again. Wow, majestic sight, majestic view, wonderful scenes, picturesque, I must say. On the bank, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. And look, on that portion, there is good attendance. And today, a repairment has been done to that wall, and which was which lost its strength over the past couple of days. Now today it's reinstated again. Well, carry on. Oh, look there. Look on that portion. These guys are praying before mighty Lord. Namaz is going on. They're praying before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look. Wow, this is a wonderful sign. And this is what is lacking in our day-to-day life. Look. Allah is greatest of all. Wonderful scenes. Wonderful sight. Excellent one. One of the best and incredible. Thank you very much, dear cameraman. Back to the business again. Wow, amazing. You're so nice, buddy. Showing that one possible angle. They were praying. I really admire that. Well, in the meantime, Shabi left. He's getting ready. He's gearing up to operate. We saw that rare sight. People were praying before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What a sight, and I really admire and love that. I'm in deep love with that picture and that moment. That was heart soothing and that's heart touching. That is something divine. And well, in the meantime, back to the business. We have an assignment here. Fresh over first ball. Avoid playing dot balls. The dot ball percentage is going to be another concern. And I shall come to that in a while from now. The asking rate has gone up to 9.69 an over. It's nearing in on 10 an over now. Straight bat comes into play. Word of the man at mid-off. He's going to get one for that. It's 65 for 6. As you are watching JK Sports Time Facebook, moreover YouTube, and this is TCI Max presents Royal Premier League Season 1, Game 6, Match number 6. Sultan Warriors Baramulla taking on Valley Warriors Srinagar. Up against each other. Fighting it out here. under the overcast conditions. Should be lefty. Straight. They need to look for ones and two. They have to do this on consistent basis. Stitching a partnership, looking for runs. Every ball is important. This is 10th over we are in. No slip in place. Slip removed. Oh, that one. He's lucky he gets away with that one. He's going to pick one for that as we are in over number 10. Cloudy skies. In other part of the state and UT, there are ferocious winds going on at the moment. There is ferocity, boisterous. But in this part of it's okay, it's fine, alhamdulillah, at the moment. It's 2 of 2. Umes Azim, 7 of 10. Should be lefty. He's looked good today with the ball. In his second over, conceded just 7. And that's the beauty of tight lines and lengths. And others did really well. And that is allowing this lad to come in and chip in with a couple of overs here. The match summary then, Fazil standing tall, 101 of 57. Asif contributed 36. In response, Wasim cut through, scoring some quick runs and left early. As far as Sultan Warriors are concerned, but that was a good wicket to fall for Valley Warriors as they were looking for inroads. They needed to get rid of the man who was scoring at brisk pace, was going after the bowlers. Scored some quick runs. Wasim Katsur, and he scored some terrific, he scored some runs with those terrific shots on either side. But the problem with the Katsur is batting with that angle stance and is going across the line. You know that excess of everything is bad. And he used to do that time and again. And that is his strength, but that became all of a sudden his weakness. And that cost him his wicket. And he lost his shape. 67 for 610 overs gone. The remaining 10 overs are going to be crucial. But Sultanas don't have too much firepower left in their kitty, in the arms. The last pair to me are, well, I reckon. I don't know what you make of that, what you make of it, but I reckon, what I believe, they don't have too much left in the kitty this afternoon. Now this pair, they rely on this pair. They're eyeing something special. They are watching this pair, keenly observing, and they want oh, look at that portion, and there is John Saab, the natural entertainer of the Kashmir Valley, is walking out, and he's going to have a word with Umes, shake of a hand, or shaking hands with Umes. Umes is all smiles, and John Saab is looking a bit concerned at the moment, as he was also in love with the same team on inaugural day, but they lost badly. They were defeated by 22 the other night. And today they are also in a same situation, in a cagey situation. They're kept in a captive mood. Looks like they're in a jail. Someone need to bail them out. But the problem with the Sultans, it's rising nowadays, and day by day, that is a growing concern, and that's a huge problem. Trying to flick it around the corner. Asif Ramzan showing some energy and aggression on the field. Trying to get close to the ball quickly, as quick as possible. 6 for 68, 11th over we are in. Missing the likes of my colleagues. I don't have the likes of Mansoor and Nazir in the com box today. They're almost busy. They're also busy somewhere else. 6 for 68 in over number 11. 101 behind, 59 balls are going to come. No slip there. Wicketkeeper standing way, way behind. It's Furqan Butt who's operating at the moment, who's bowling at the moment when Furqan Umes on strike to face the likes of Furqan. Driven straight, and look at the bowler. There was an opportunity. Dropped. Can't latch on to the ball. Can't keep that one. Take a look. Oh, can't keep that one in his hand. It popped out in the end. This lad is generating a lot of pace. He's got the power as far as the Umasitu is concerned. He's a powerful lad. He's also from South Kashmir. He's from this part of the world. He can generate that pace. Trying to cut that one. Extra bounce is coming into play. It reminds me of great pitches across the globe in Sana countries. In South Africa area, we experience these kind of surface and pitches where the ball is kicking, jumping up the surface. And in the meantime, bowler is getting ready. I think Umes pulled out. Oh, someone comes in to fix his shoelace. And someone is there to tighten that. Fazil Rashid, the hero of today's match, scored 101 of 57 balls. That was an excellent inning and knock to remember. And people gonna praise this lad for that wonderful century. When he was batting, there was nothing at all. There was nothing in the pitch. Yeah, I saw a couple of odd ones, but the way he kept those awkward ones out, that was so nice. He's shown that maturity with bat. Mature knock. Good looking shot this time. Riding on the bounce. But the fielding is so nice from this side. They are really doing well on the field. Fielding is another difference between two teams. Umes twice. They were not easy chances, but Umes parried one into the fence. The other one he dropped and kept that one in the play. Both chances, they were against the likes of Fazil Rashid, getting two chances. We can say half chances to some extent because both the chances weren't easy. They were tough ones. And Umes tried his level best. Now the asking rate is more than 10 and over there. It is 10.71 and over. They are 100 behind, just 56 balls remaining. Furqan in his first over. That's a good looking shot. Cut away nicely. Square cut comes into play. Is going to earn him 4. That was brought to you by Just Bukhara. 73 on the board. This is going to show us how he kept that one away. Oh, quality. Quality from lefty. Good shot. Eyes on the ball. Tries in a fashion. Keeps it away. Wonderful strike. Earn him a boundary. 6 for 73. 11th over we are in. Furqan bowled really well. To me, still a good over. Just 6 from it. And it's 11 gone. 74. Azim 12 unbeaten. Farhad 8. Wasim Katsur 34 of 21. And look at the bowlers. Furqan 1 over none for 6. Rufmi 2 overs. Brilliant spell. Picked up 2 wickets. Shabil Apti 2 overs. Equally to the task and bowled tight lines. 2 tight overs. Now he's got the ball in his hand. He has got that experience. And he has played alongside Umes. He knows what are the weaknesses of Umes. How I can cope up. Where to hit this lad and how to keep him under check. And how to keep this lad guessing and checking. This is the area where we have the guesses. And it has been well said that education is important. I'm gonna use that 2-liner after this one. And that's a good looking shot. On dry comes into play. He was trying to go with the off dry, but it's an on dry in the end of the inside edge. And he's going to take that single. It's 75 for 6. Wujood zan se hai tasveer kainat mein rang, isi ke saaz se jahan ka soze diron. It is just like that for these two ladies over there. What an IPS. It's over number 12 we are in. It's 6 for 75 on the board. We are in over number 12. Shabil Apti in his third over. None for 8. Oh, good delivery. What Umes is doing, I know that he's got the terrific bat speed, but these balls are not easy to keep away again and again, time and again. There was an opportunity, missed opportunity again. It looks like, look at the reaction from wicketkeeper and from the bowler too. There was an edge. 2 dots in this over. 94 runs away. Sultan is just 4 wickets in kitty. The last recognized pair is in the middle. Good delivery again. Well directed one. This is what they're looking for. They're attacking here. They're going nice and getting better with every passing ball. That's the beautiful thing. That's the important thing about this side and the other side. That is the difference today, this afternoon, between two teams. They are trying to persist, showing that consistency and the continuity. Oh, wow, what is this? Wasn't that from the top of off, and his lucky survive, missed by Whisker. Bounce that saved him, and bounce saved too many batters today. The extra bounce. This time is there to keep it away, that threat. Spinners are weaving a web around the batters. Spinners are just magical. First wicket at 3, second at 16, third at 52, fourth at 52, fifth at 52, sixth at... Look, 3 wickets falling on a Sam score of 52, 52, 52. Then the 6th one falling at 62. Not a big partnership coming, just of 10 runs there. And look, they lost 6 of the batters. From the beginning till 62, they lost 6 of them. And in a space, on a Sam score of 52, they lost 3 of them. That tells us the story, how they lost the momentum in today's game. And where it happened all of a sudden. They were 52. And on the Sam score of 52, they lost 3 of them. They were just 2 down first till 52. On the Sam score of 52, they lost the 3rd one, 4th one, 5th one there. And then the 6th one on 62. In a space of... On a Sam score, they lost 3. And in a space of 12, they lost almost 5 wickets. Wow. 10 or 12, they lost 5 wickets. Oh. You can guess and you can see yourself and introspect into it. 4 of them they lost. 3 on the Sam score and the 4th one on 62. They lost 4 wickets in quick succession. And that's how things changed drastically. Trying to dry at it. Stand stall. Eyeing a straight drive through Cavis, and his beaten all ends up again. He's unable to capitalize. He's unable to use that extra bounce to perfection. He was in possession on that occasion. He was eyeing that offside corner. But his beaten all ends up. 47 balls, 92 to get. The equation is getting tough now. 11.74 and over. It's getting tough. It's getting tight. Now we can call it an uphill task. A tough chase, tough task. He's going to change his gloves. Yeah, there is going to be the fresh pair of gloves coming on. Sultan Warriors. And their lean patch continues. At bigger stages, in big leagues, the captain and the management, they are clueless at the moment what to do, how to repair the damage which is already done. This is 13th over. We are in 91 away, 46 balls remaining. But this wicket is getting a lot better. I think the other side bowlers missed that trick. They were unable to understand where to pitch and how to pitch. Credit to Akib, the man behind this turf, who prepared this wicket this morning. I was here when he was applying water, and I was there and telling him that 79 for the loss of 6. $90 more needed, and asking rate is 12 and over. Look what's going on. 45 balls and they need 90 more runs. Good adjustment. Nice work. Close at the bat face. They are 6 down, 80 on the board. 89 more runs needed from 44 balls. Furqan did really well as of now. 1.4, none for 9. Umesh and Azim. They're also looking clueless. Look at the ball, number of balls they use it. And he's gone. The struggle comes to an end. He's played on, dragged on. He's gone. And that follow wicket brought to you by Just Bukhara, or a Just Bukhara breakthrough. The wicket number 7 down. Umesh Itu is gone. Was there an inside edge? Oh, they were. It looks like it was a banana coup, but I think it came off the blade. Inner part of the blade. Now Sultans are in real trouble. Not just this game, but talking of the tournament scenario. You have 4 matches. You have to win at least 3 to keep your hopes alive. Oh, sorry, correction comes in. Thank you very much, Agif, for letting me know that only one team from each pool is going to go out. So 4 teams from each pool will qualify. Is it? So still, at least they need to win the games. They have to win the matches to keep their hopes alive in the tournament. Yeah, I know that there is going to be another question that we call the net run rate. And they have to maintain that too. But look at the Sultan Warriors. This is going to deteriorate their net run rate. Other night they lost by 22 runs. But this loss looks like that's going to be a big one, the biggest of the lot. Now the other thing that Akibai mentioned, that's important thing. Now I'm going to talk about that, the net run rate. This is another ridiculous thing to me. Young lads, children are coming on to the field. What's going on? And I heard yesterday somebody told me that their fathers are telling them just move on. Just go out. This isn't good. This is ridiculous. We can't call it the area changing. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Don't set it as a trend in the valley. Please learn the lesson before it's too late. And tell them, hold the pen and the pencil. Then start studying. One day you can also flourish yourself as a cricketer. You can also establish yourself as a wonderful athlete. As an athlete, you need extraordinary work. Likewise, if you have to improve in education, you have to do something next level. 81 for 7, 13 gone. Roopmeer, the highlights, picking up 3 of the batters, and the man who broke on the back of Sultan Warriors, who struck thrice on a same score of 52. They lost 3 wickets, and the third one that was, and the fourth one that was the captain to go when they were 62 on the board, and they lost the captain in the form of 6th one. And take a look. Thank you, cameraman, for showing us all the possible angles. Sentinels are there. These are earning their bread. Cricket is an industry where people are earning nowadays. There is a slip in place. Roopmeer is there. The potent weapon who useth this turf properly, according to the situation, as per requirement. He bowled some terrific lines and picking up 3 of the wickets in quick succession on the bounce. On a same score of 52, Sultan is losing 3 of their batters. And that Trion falling there is causing a great problem to Sultanas. They were dented. Now look at the prevailing circumstance and the current situation. It's going from bad to worse. We can say that. As they're 7 down, 81 on the board. Down the leg side again. Is it a wide? No, I think it came up the trouser. I think it brushed the trouser. He isn't happy at all, Salman. He thought that was a wide. It's 82 for 7 now. In the meantime, 13.05 is the asking rate. Look, that was an easy one to negotiate. Somehow keeps it away. Things are getting tough. Things are getting difficult. And now it's getting out of control. Well, it will be early to say that they can't win this. They need a miracle to make things happen. But to great extent, look, 70-30, 80-20, I can say now, because they have the tail-enders. But you know, the game of cricket is the game of glorious uncertainties. One man can deliver his level best, can change the complexion of the game and can turn it on its head. I have something special here in the com box, and that is going to play its part. And it's going to be full of fiber, enriched with calories. And that's a big shot. Is he in danger? Oh, he's dropped at long on. He survives. Should have been taken. Azim Ratia gets away with that one. He's lucky to survive. Should have been taken. What you have done, lefty. Sultan on strike. Inside the line. Wide signal by umpire. One more run added to the tally in the form of extra. 85 for 7. We are in over number 14. Partnership just 5 between Salman and Azim Ratia. Surya again in a second of 1 for 11. Surya is the Sam bowler who removed Zolo. That's in the air. That's in the air and that's gone beyond the boundary line. What a strike. It's come up the bat of Salman. And it just like that, Tuman, Yanuman, ye phir bhi hai, just Bukhara ka chakka. And it's a big 6 out of the center. Manvai again, Vasco. It's 91 for 7 in over number 14. This time it's in the air, through the offside. And he gets away with that one. It falls in no manner space. 92 for 7. We're done with over number 14 here. Fresh over is about to start. Good see Surya, 2 was 1 for 18. First ball, flight and offer invited him. Lures him into the big shot. No connection in his fourth over. Javed Jadoo, 11 dots. Look at his figures. Wonderful. 4.42 the economy rate. Goes Fuller. And nearly trapped him. He's lucky to survive. Gets away with it in the end. This is over number 15 we are in. 92 for 7. 77 more runs needed from 34 balls. Outside off, and this one there is an bounce on offer. Now he's testing him. He's testing his nerves. That's good. That's nice cricket, and that's wonderful approach from bowler. Well, he's eyeing a big shot here. He's eyeing hard, trying hard, but is unable to connect it because this one isn't offering him those freebies, which he's eyeing at the moment. He's eyeing few freebies, but nothing is going his way. Here is the next one. Where is this one going? We'll have to wait and watch. Oh, again, it stays low. That's good approach. That's called the great awareness of the game. Mature bowling from Jadu, not offering too much flight. First he lured him into the big shot and still taking pace off the ball. And there is the surface which is taking care of everything. There is bounce, there is turn, there is everything. But you have to meet the requirements and the demands. You have to get to the pitch of the ball, then you can launch big. The last ball of an over keeps it away to long on. He will keep the strike. 15 gone. Sultan Warriors are 95 for the loss of 7. The batters had to come in silent. Salman extras were just 5. 15 overs done. That tells us the discipline from Valley Warriors in today's game. The remaining 5 overs are going to be crucial. But in remaining 5 overs, if you remember for those by, it was there when Fazil Rashid started to attack them. And equally spotted by Asif Ramzan. Akib, if you remember, the remaining 5 was the... I thought out at that stage, at that time, that these are going to be the crucial overs, the death phase. But they lost the plot all of a sudden as Fazil gained that confidence and he started to attack them. And likewise, Asif Ramzan on the other end, he also attacked Sultan Warriors. Now they require 74 in 5 overs. Not going to be easy. With just 3 wickets in hand, not much batting to come. There is a huge burden on 2 batters in the middle. The 95 for 7. Surya is going to really keep the batter true. He's going to test and check them. Here is Surya again. Second time in this over. Azim. Is he in danger? That's in the air. And where is this one going? It dropped in no man's land. And that's blessing in disguise for batter. He survives. And with that single, it's 97 for 7. The asking rate is 15.43 and over. It's getting tough. It's getting difficult. 97 for 7. That one. Who's going to take this? Is there man underneath the ball? And he's finally taken, and Salman is walking back to pavilion, and Surya strikes again. It's 2 for 20 as of now for Surya, and look at that shot. He decided to go at it. He's taken in the end. He's taken at he's taken by Judu at a wide long on. So wicket number 8 down. That's going to bring Summer in at number 10. He's going to walk in. He's going to come in. Yeah, he walks in at number 10. '97 for 8. Halfway mark in over number 16. Trying to draw it. Could be close. He's asking question. They're going to go upstairs. They're going to ask TV umpire. TV umpire to direct. And he's going to assist the on-field umpire. TV umpire is asked to look into this one. Is Summer out? Is he safe? Let's find it out. Where is Summer? Summer with a long stride. Summer. It's on the line, and line belongs to umpire. The on-field umpire first. Oh, take a look. There is the there is the jet going. Wow, what a sight! He's gonna survive. It's 97 for 8. And talking of that side, can we have that one once again? That jet flying on that portion. Can we have that? Is that possible? Don't worry. Carry on. Carry on. Continue. And that was a rare sight caught on our camera today. Jet flying. Wow, that was a rare sight. That was a wonderful one. I would have loved to watch that time and again. 97 for 8. Worked away to mid on. Gonna be 198 for 8. This is 16th though we are in. What a show by Valley Warriors today. In the meantime, here is Surya again. Well, let's see what Surya is going to do now with the ball. And Valley Warriors played really well. That's in there! Oh, it goes past to the man. And there is a man at long of Fazil Rashid. The X-Factor, the hero of today's match, scored 101 of just 57 balls. And that was brilliant knock. That was an excellent knock. The exuberance. Yeah, oh, wow, that was an excellent knock. Every shot that was treat to watch. It won millions of hearts today. And even Akibai won hearts today because people were talking about that what curator is doing. Well, I'm going to tell all of the listeners tonight that this is Akibai for you. He's going to join me soon after the completion of the game. Has done a very good job. But, brother, what is important? This is to tell our batters and cricketers what kind of talent you possess, what you require, what you're lacking. And that's what this tournament is all about. It isn't all about the Gandhiji. I mean, the money, the commercialization, the money is going away. I know that. Gandhi matters the most. But this is to tell them, you have to introspect. Being a commentator, I need to work on the basics. I need to learn new things with every passing day. Likewise, the batters also need to exhibit that character. Because people are watching. There is a huge viewership right now. Talking of this tournament, it's crossing limits. It is setting standards very high. It's breaking records. And records are meant for breaking. But this tournament is hitting new heights. It's now the talk of the town. The next one, little aerial. But I think one thing that is important for the Sultan is they should try and get somewhere close to that mark. And if you lose by the less margin or by some runs, that will keep your net run rate okay. But if you lose by a huge margin, this is going to cost you badly when it comes to the coming games and in a longer run. That's a big shot. He's taken. Jiddu the man. What a go ball and what a catch. Brilliant one. So nice. Coming forward and holding on to the ball. Samar is gone. Wicket number 9 down. That follow wicket brought to you just well. Look at that. This is the beauty and this is called the fitness. Holding on to the ball. And Sahil Khan comes out to bat. He's got the highest of 76 unbeaten. Wow. Amazing. चलिए एक बार फिर देखते हैं क्या हुआ था उस गेंद पर. ये देखिए गेंद हवा में चली गई और नीचे जो खिलाड़ी आ रहे थे लगभग कलाबाजी खाते हुए और खूबसूरत कैच लिया. एकदम कमाल का कैच. लाजवाब और 9 विकेट गिरे सुल्तान के. कभी महसूस हो रही होगी मेरे सुनने वालों को, मेरे साबिन को, क्योंकि यहाँ मंसूर है नहीं या नज़ीर है नहीं. तो चलिए कोई बात नहीं. आज आपने सब्र किया. आपके सब्र को मैं सलाम पेश करता हूँ. थैंक यू वेरी मच. आपने सब्र का दामन थाम के रखा. ये बड़ी बात है. It's incredible. Oh, this is the boy on your screen right now. This is Fazil Rashid. Missed out last time. Inshallah, we are hoping for the best. Next season he's going to be the part of JKC side again. He worked as a wicket-keeper batter. He's 100 on the board for the loss of 9. They're 69 behind. The last man is in. Valley Warriors would love to wrap it up as early as possible. They're going to look forward. But Sultan's lot needs to be done. Lot needs to be done. They have to work on the basics. In coming 2 games, The remainder of the tournament is going to be must win for Sultan Warriors. 17 done. Successful over comes to an end. 800 for 9. The next one, there is a chance. He's gone, and that's it we have for you from this game. It is Valley Warriors. They win this by 68 runs. They edge past Sultan Warriors Baramulla. Take a look again. Good goal, wonderful take. Sultans are down and out. They lose their second game of the tournament, 2 on the trot. We shall be back tomorrow with 3 on. Till then, take care of yours. Assalamu alaikum. Fi amanillah.